mindfulness, which is the practice of being aware of your thoughts and feelings in the moment. Mindfulness.
You are now tuned into the Mindful Exchange podcast, episode.
It's just
Hey, Jetta, hold up.
Wait.
Jetta, this is episode Quest ain't here because he's at the inauguration with his Uncle Donnie.
Salute,
he got
salute.
the VIP.
Salute.
He got the VIP guest. He gonna be sitting next to Obama,
That's
holding
crazy.
up the "I'm a nigga" MAGA sign.
Black for
Shout
Trump.
out-
Shout out to Quest.
Shout out
though.
Quest.
Yo, so speaking about Trump, tomorrow's the inauguration.
Facts.
What do you guys think is going to happen first with Trump?
Well, when I logged on to TikTok this morning, it said
Nigga, what do you think Trump's going to do when he gets in office?
he gonna.
This nigga.
I was just saying that was a part of the TikTok. He brought TikTok back.
Nah, he got to put a pause on. He put a pause on it.
Did he? Is it him that did that?
That's what it said. That's what I was
Yeah,
trying to say. When I logged in, it wouldn't let me in.
Yeah,
and then when
yeah.
I logged
Last
back
night
in
type
after,
shit?
when I logged in this morning, it said due to Donald Trump's. So I wish I would have screenshotted.
Nah, you know
this
what?
shit.
I did screenshot it. Did it say his name on it?
Yeah, it said
I
his
didn't see
name.
that. Nah,
I know
didn't see
when
that.
it got banned, they said that Donald Trump was going to work on bringing it back, but I clicked off.
Negotiating and
I
shit.
clicked off it too
It said
quick.
Donald
when I,
Trump, right?
You know what's crazy, bro? It's like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be millions of
Thanks for your
motherfuckers that
patience.
love this nigga because he brought TikTok back. Like
Word up.
that, right?
everyone on TikTok
Not-
going to be like, yeah.
Not fix the country, not do whatever. Like this, that nigga brought TikTok back. They're gonna go nuts.
And I think
saying-
the funny thing, too, is that TikTok's banned in China.
It's not banned in
That's
China.
not
It's not
banned.
banned.
It's
It's
from
not banned in
China.
China.
It
They
ain't
just
banned
have
in
a
China.
It's
they have a different
regulated.
version.
It's regulated.
They got a different version for their kids. They're actually they have a I just read about
it's like
that
a
shit.
filter.
It
Regulated
promotes
like a
it promotes
motherfucker.
like educational thing for
Yeah.
kids.
So it's kind of like a YouTube Kids kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
It's like
that's right.
TikTok.
Chinese
It
people
just
are
no,
smarter than
not
us.
even YouTube
I know
Kids.
that.
It's more of their algorithm. Like our algorithm is pushing bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just scrolling, mindless
That's because we
scrolling.
focus on bullshit, nigga.
Of course, but it gets pushed at us though. You know what I mean? So
If we
they're-
stop watching it, nigga, with the, you know what I mean?
that shit is hard. That shit is an addiction. Motherfuckers be
That's
caught
what I'm
up.
saying.
Light skin on light skin.
It's
crime.
like
Let it
it's
go.
hard.
Let it go.
It ain't light skin.
I'm
on
just
light skin.
saying.
This is ridiculous, bro. Fuck both of y'all dark skinned niggas.
He's fucking devious.
Their
Citizen
algorithm
Union,
is
they
promoting like NASA, fucking, you know what I mean, be doctors and all that shit. You know what I mean, educational shit, and our shit is promoting. That shit is crazy. My my son has an iPad, and he got like one of his schoolmates, classmates sent him a TikTok, and she's like 7, 8.
Damn.
And just had a TikTok and her dancing, talking about popping pussy type shit. Like, I swear to God, man. Dancing to like a popping, you know what I'm saying? Just saying some crazy.
But ain't that up to the parent to be
Of course,
like,
that's
to
involved.
be like,
too.
yeah, get the
Of
fuck
course,
out of here with
of
that
course.
bullshit. You know
Of
what I mean?
course.
Like,
But-
like my grandbabies, like they like.
Don't you got to be 18 to get on
No.
TikTok?
Nah,
Oh, you don't?
Nah,
Come on,
nah,
bro.
you don't.
I think it's...
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
If
just
you got a smartphone, you're getting on TikTok.
it's a combination of multiple things, but just kids having access to the internet is crazy. And then if you have an algorithm that goes with that, that's, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. I think it's
Yeah, all that shit is nuts. But,
Fucking
I
us
mean,
up
think about it though.
mentally.
Like we all have an algorithm. We all be on the internet. Like that shit is like. I was literally talking to Cap today about something, and then when we stopped talking, I checked my phone, and what the fuck we was talking about
Shit
was
pop
on my
right up.
phone.
yeah.
That's
That's just
literally
because
was on my phone.
That's because phones listen to you.
Yeah, well, we was talking about something. I got
Yeah.
home, scrolled. That shit was on my phone. I called this nigga like, yo, we was just talking.
Word. That shit
You could
Yeah,
control
that
your
shit's
privacy
crazy,
settings
bro.
on that. Like you could do your privacy settings, but
Especially on the iPhone, you got a lot of control on there. Like you can even prevent ads from popping up.
I do blame a lot of parents though. It's like the world we live in is kind of crazy. Trust me, I get it. But as parents, you gotta figure out how to make sure your kid don't see the shit that you don't want them to see, or be the kid they don't want to be. You know what I mean?
I mean, you gotta. I think I see where you're going with it. I think as parents, your responsibility is to educate your kids on the things that are out of your control, so that it's not a big super surprise. A lot of times kids, especially like let's just say when you go to college, a lot of kids, the rate of dropout when you're a freshman is high because they never had that much freedom before. You know what I mean? So if you train a kid to live in a world and maintain in a space where they're gonna have to go up against these different obstacles, they'll be better prepared to handle the different type of shit.
Agree, but most. Oh, my bad, Cap. Go ahead.
I wasn't. I'm
I was about
listening.
to. I was
Nah,
about
I
to.
was listening.
I was about to say my opinion on the matter. Basically, is a lot of kids
Trying to get rich over here.
is having kids. I ain't gonna say a lot of kids, but a lot of kids. A lot of people are having kids, and they are basically addicted to the social media as well.
Yeah.
So that's another.
Like the
that's like a
parents-
babysitter. That's
the
a
parents-
babysitter. Here, take this phone. Take this, you know what I'm saying? Take this phone and scroll, be on YouTube, be on TikTok, do this. And meanwhile, me as a parent, I'm going to be on the social media and I'm going to let you do you. So it gives me more time to be on social media. You know what I'm saying? Trying to clout chase.
You're definitely not wrong. Like, you're
That's what
100%
it is.
not wrong.
Yeah, they use that shit as a
It's a
personal
babysitter.
babysitter.
Babysitter here.
A crutch. It's
I'm
a
going to
crutch.
go on here and take
Nigga, I'm about to go in
selfies
this
or try
other
to
room
get
and
this
get high.
shit.
I'm about to go in the other room and get high. I'm about to go have me a little drink. I'm about to go.
That
you know what I'm
too.
saying? Here, take this phone, take this iPad, go ahead and watch Bluey, or you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Instead
YouTube.
of engaging, you know what I'm saying? Like my parents used to watch cartoons with us.
Yeah.
Not all the
Facts.
time.
First of
but,
all,
but sometimes. You know what I'm
90s
saying?
cartoons are the best. First
Yeah,
of all,
definitely.
Or make your
DuckTales,
ass
nigga.
go outside.
Woo!
You know what I mean?
outside, nigga.
DuckTales,
My
nigga.
mom used to make us go
Stop
Go
playing.
outside.
outside.
Tailspin?
Hell yeah.
Hit it when you get in your.
You know why we? You know.
Boom, boom,
You know why we had to go
tailspin?
outside?
They losers.
You know why we had to go outside?
It don't
Why
matter
they
why.
Because
So they had to fuck.
because our parents was doing the same thing that these new parents is doing, but
Yeah.
they ain't have iPads.
Yeah.
Our iPad was take your black ass outside. That's what our iPad was.
But going
That's
outside
crazy.
and discovering and interacting with humans is different from being in front of a screen.
You totally,
That's a fact.
You totally right. I was just
and discovering neighborhoods, discovering things like you
But
know what
yo,
I'm saying.
Hold on. Like, as a jit, bro, I don't know if you actually, the lingo is South Florida. As a jit, I used to throw a ball off of a wall, and literally, like I was pitching in Game 7 of the World Series.
Yeah.
I would just throw the ball, just throw it. Strike one, strike two.
Exercise.
It was crazy.
So what
Kids these days don't have any like.
Let me ask y'all a question. So since we can't stop the evolution, we talk about how it was when we were coming up, and we're talking about how it is now. Where do you guys think it's going to go in the next 5, 10, 15 years?
Probably worse.
You're talking about that Neuralink shit too. I wonder how that shit gonna go with
I mean,
Elon
like
and all that.
kids. You know what I mean?
well,
Like,
I mean, the hard part is
Good parents, maybe.
Yeah, it's all about
save
your
it,
parent, your
you know what I
your
mean?
parenting. But I think it's like the death of the American
like,
family. Period. Like
My kids is good.
yeah,
I know his kids is good.
yeah.
So I mean, it's how you talk to them. It's parenting.
family structure, man. Family. If you tell your kids like, nah, get your ass off of that shit, and you
Yeah.
going outside, then you good. But
know-
the majority of kids is they like. It's just gonna get worse. It's gonna be a more smaller and smaller of a minority of kids that ain't on their shit every day. So it's
You know,
just gonna
but-
get worse to me.
the hard part is our society is pushing so much toward this technology that
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to even keep the kids off of it because at some point they have to be able to level up with the technology.
You think it'll ever
Yeah.
come to a point where it can be seen as neglect if you don't allow your child to have forms
I
of
mean,
technology?
it is kind of right now. They just you know how on Sundays you get the call from the school and
Yeah.
they tell you about the week. So the government New York State just passed a law that all cable companies have to offer a $15 and a $20 internet package to be able to
For like school age
for
kids?
Just for poor
just
people,
for people.
probably.
Oh,
it's
shit,
a
I didn't know
15 to
that.
20. Yeah, it's like 200 gigs a
crazy.
minute or
Shit.
or
How
something.
can I finesse that?
Yeah,
But-
facts. I need that. Like, for
Nah,
real,
but I
for
think
real.
maybe I don't know the.
You'll probably be able to qualify because it'll just be the speed level. It'll probably
that-
go like
that-
a low,
okay.
a
So
low
that's
budget
exact-
one.
Just
That's-
giving you access.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy though?
You have a
That's what I
low
wanna get
budget
to.
one, then you have a higher speed one that costs
didn't know
more.
that, bro.
That's dope. Hell
Bro,
yeah.
yeah.
They should have
Like-
been did that.
What's crazy to keep it a buck is we're talking about like how our kids are gonna. Kids' motivation and the people they're most influenced by are always gonna be their peers.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
You can't fight it.
You can't you can only teach. Second is gonna be us. So we have to be like, hey, listen, bitch, like little kids, like, listen, bitch,
Damn, you can't.
don't
you can't
listen
tell
to
my
these
dog.
motherfuckers. They gonna stare you down the wrong way. It's always gonna
that
be.
nigga sound like he gonna be on mobile patrol. Nigga.
Nah, I mean,
Dry would try to stab you when you
Yo.
sleep.
no, I grew up with some gangster kids, bruh.
You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about having grandkids because my kids are all grown. So it's like I can't wait to be. I mean, I can wait, but I can't wait to be a grandpa because it's gonna be fun. I get to restart. You know what I mean?
It's
My
gonna be-
kids love.
you know
it,
what the
trust
best
me,
part
so
about
I
It's
get
gonna
to
be
have
more
my-
fun than you could ever imagine.
Send
bro.
them kids home though.
You goddamn
Facts.
right.
That's what I was about to say. The best part about it is
I'ma
you get to
spoil the
spoil
fuck
them
out of 'em.
and then send them home. I
Love
did
you.
that. I did that today.
Damn.
Like for Jetta, like right now, that's your son. I guarantee you, he's more influenced by the people he hangs out with than he is with you.
I disagree with that.
See.
I disagree.
I would disagree.
I avoid them.
I would disagree because everything is situational. So in order for you to come to that conclusion, you would have to have knowledge and facts about their personal
Yeah.
relationship.
No, yeah, oh, yeah.
And the reason why I disagree is because their personal relationship to me
Tight.
seems-
They have a close bond.
And not to put your business out there, but he likes to chill. He likes to just be to himself if he's not in his sports and shit like that. So if you have like an extroverted kid that's running the streets and trying to be a part of the gang,
Like us.
and
Nah, but,
yeah,
Like us.
not like us. Not like us. Not like us. No, but no, Cat, what I was
like
saying
my
is,
bad ass.
like,
He was out there.
most
They forced us
people-
to go outside though and
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
Nigga, go outside, nigga. Get the fuck out the
take your
house.
ass outside.
Yeah.
Yo, but
You better
listen,
not let my air out in that motherfucking house.
they send us outside
Hell
at
yeah.
night. They send us outside at 9 in the morning and tell us to be back by the street lights come on.
Nigga be hungry.
Nigga, we be way cross town somewhere. We ain't got no
Ashy,
place.
hungry, dirty,
We done went to Brands twice with the dollar they gave us.
damn, stealing. God damn.
They used to like kids used to be we back in the day. We used to be like, "Man, I don't want to come inside, man." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you gotta they fighting to stay inside. Like, now get your ass out the house. Like, get the
Damn,
fuck
man.
outside, nigga.
Get off TikTok, bitch.
Word, get the fuck outside. Now motherfuckers, that shit is crazy.
So what do you guys think this whole TikTok? I mean, they brought it back. Trump brought it back. You were correct about that, Hoodie. But what do you think TikTok is going to play a role in 2025? Because people are obviously going bananas over that shit.
Well, a lot of times I think with TikTok too, what we talked about before, just
Yeah.
to get my interjection in real quick.
Gangster.
TikTok is allowing a lot of people to in previous pods we talked about influencers.
Yeah.
And so TikTok is allowing these influencers to make a living off this shit.
You got mad followers on there, don't you?
I mean, I got a couple thousand, but I don't have like.
He trying to be all.
That
like,
nigga said I got a couple
that,
thousand. That nigga tried to. Yeah, I see it. He's trying to just like drop it off a little
Nah,
bit. Like,
it's not even
nigga,
like that.
I mean, I might have a
That's
couple
a lot to me. I'm
thousand.
trying to
No,
get
I'm not. No, I'm
You
not
know
saying
what I
that
mean?
it's not a lot. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I'm just saying when I look at TikTok,
because you have
it's
one
not
leg.
a lot.
That's why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's motherfuckers that has like
Millions on
of
that
followers,
bitch.
and they got hundreds of videos, and
Yeah.
all of them shits got 20, 30,000 views
Yeah.
on it. So they getting bread off that.
I was telling them I made 74 cents yesterday doing a live of the session I was in.
Oh, word.
That shit had me turned the fuck up.
A
I said,
free
oh, shit.
74
This
cents,
nigga
too.
gave me set, and the kid was like, "Oh, I appreciate your grind. That's dope." You know what I mean? And I was just like, "It's that
What
easy."
they tip? What they tipped you type
They
shit?
send you
It's
these,
gifts. So
Yeah,
the
gift.
gifts you can buy coins, and the coins depending on whatever they are, like a rose is a cent because it's only one coin, but like, yeah, it's kind of like that. Think like Call of Duty, COD points and all that. You can really just use it to give people.
That nigga said God points like everybody
Oh.
understood what the fuck.
So
y'all
you
was
can't
saying.
you can't cash out.
Yeah, you
Yeah, you
cash out.
can.
Oh,
It's
okay.
money.
But
yeah.
like,
for
you
sure.
can, if you get the gifts, it's really just getting money. Like people get universes or like
Stars,
galaxies or whatever.
Galaxies.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then they get
Is that like a lot of money? Type
yeah.
shit?
That
There-
nigga
there were-
Cap's like,
okay,
wait a
there
minute,
were
hold on,
people-
hold on.
For
How
like-
do I get a galaxy?
Okay,
nigga?
so for like a whole
Google
3
that
or
shit.
4 months, there were people acting like NPCs,
bro,
and they would make
that's
so
some of the,
much money.
That's some of the insanest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Wait,
Like
what's
they'd be
that?
like,
A
"Oh,
bitch would
thank you for the rose," and
Yes.
they just keep saying that. They have like a voice. They have like a line for every gift, and if someone sends it, They just say it over and over, and people just keep
hustling,
sending
trying to
money.
get-
Yeah.
No, cat, bro. Like literally, it would be a female or a dude. They would literally
Hold on,
just
I'll
come like into a like go live and be like, "Tell me what to do." And like there were NPCs, so like you could
When
literally
you say
send them like
NPC, what does that
yes,
mean?
I thought you said-
non-playable
I'm gonna look
character.
up a video
player
of
in
it.
the
I'm
game.
gonna show you.
Non-playable character.
Yeah.
So you would literally just send us something and be like, say, "Daddy, fuck me," and they'd be like, she'd be like, "Hi, Daddy. Thank you for sending $10. Fuck me."
Oh shit.
Like that shit is weird, bruh. I've never seen something like that in my
I thought
life.
they kept saying NPC. I was like, they trying to be beat machines and shit.
That's literally.
I
all
thought they
would
was talking
do,
about
and they would
NPCs.
make
I thought they was talking
money
about
off
beat
it.
They
machines.
literally
Yeah, I
don't
didn't know
do
what the
nothing
fuck.
but
I was-
Just say some lines. That's it.
it's crazy, bro.
It's like cashing out.
Who would send the money?
There's
I mean,
a movie.
damn,
People
bro.
want your shit.
What's the actor's name that plays Deadpool?
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. So he's in a movie where he's an actual NPC.
Oh, it's
Oh, I
Free
didn't
Guy.
watch
Free
that
Guy.
movie
I know what
yet.
you're talking
Free
about.
Guy.
Yeah.
Free Guy. Yeah.
So if you watch that, it'll kind of let you understand what an NPC is. It's just a player in the game that, like, say you're playing Grand Theft Auto and you go into a bank,
Yeah, and it's a hooker.
and you just go into a bank, and then the bank teller isn't
Just the
somebody
one-
you can
the-
play. It's
yeah.
somebody that's just the bank.
Just the
teller.
one play, the player that is not the side character.
Yeah.
like
the,
you ever
the
play
side
a
nigga
campaign?
in a
yeah,
game.
yeah,
Call of
yeah,
Duty?
I know
Yeah,
what you
all
mean.
the
Yeah.
other
Just the
characters
side
are single
character,
player.
the side like the extras. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
like
saying?
think a single player
The generic
game
nigga.
with other people in it, but there's no one else. It's just you in the game. It's
Yeah,
just
like
other
people
like
are
characters.
getting bread off of that. Like
Yeah.
a lot
So
of
they're
money.
just acting like these
Hold-
people
real,
that have.
real quick. Do you know what they talking about?
He said campaign, and that brought me back because we used to play like 007 and
Okay,
shit like
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Goldeneye?
So the players that don't.
Yeah. We used
you
to go
can't
in
be
on
them
that
players.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
players
Like
can't
Grand,
just
like
change
Grand
into
Theft Auto.
Grand Theft
Yeah.
Auto,
Grand
shit
Theft
like
Auto.
that.
You go rob the bank and it's just the bank teller type of nigga. Like
And they just get on the ground. They do their shit. Same shit.
But
that
for
just the
money,
side
animations
players.
Yeah,
over.
but for people for money, they'll literally just you can tell them do whatever. He's like, I sent you $100. I need you to tickle your butthole. So literally
That's
just bend
not-
over and tickle your
I
butthole.
don't
bro.
think that's an NPC.
How-
That's
let me-
called
let me
OF.
ask-
different page. You talking about something different?
No, it's
over
not.
there.
It's not
Hold
OnlyFans.
on, hold on,
nigga.
hold on.
It's not
Hold on,
OnlyFans.
hold on. Order in the courtroom
My bad.
because sometimes we get a little out of hand,
Out of
which is
pocket.
cool because we hear.
Right.
I just like to hear what everybody has to say because a lot of the shit I don't know about, and if I can leave with something, that's cool.
Yeah, I have no idea.
This nigga he was around when all this shit came out, but this nigga was in the streets. He don't know nothing.
That's what
I know nothing about no games.
That's crazy. I'm not even the oldest nigga in here.
I don't know nothing about no games. You know what I mean? The only games I was playing was like Madden and Live.
Madden that had NPCs in it.
Yeah, the crowd. Nigga.
The other
crowd,
characters in the
motherfucking-
game.
Okay, I don't know what that means. You know,
Like
A
you know when you
never
play.
played a game
Let's say
like
hold on.
that,
Okay,
huh?
no.
Like-
So you know how
yeah,
you
I'm just
play
not
on-
a gamer, so
you can't play with us.
yeah, I get it. I understand what you're
Well, I
saying.
mean,
like
Madden,
now, did you say
think
like the crowd and all that stuff? I get it. I
Yeah.
understand that
coach.
part of it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying,
How are they getting money off of the non-player? But
No, he's saying
They're
you can
just saying-
act like one. You
Yeah.
go live and you just act
just-
like you're
hold
an
on.
You
MC.
like literally just act like a non-playable
so,
character.
like,
Like
Kai sent
so
just
how are you
somebody-
getting money off of that?
somebody will literally say,
Send you some of
"Call
this.
me daddy," and you'll go, "Hi, daddy. Hi, daddy,"
Not-
and
even-
then they'll give you
even-
bread.
Even,
Oh,
even-
oh, I get it.
So
I
they
get it.
buy the coins. The
even
coin-
to not even go that deep
I get
into
it.
it, it's like people are watching and they just want to send you money.
Yeah, I
Basically,
get
that's
that.
facts.
shit, I'm about to do a live later. I'm about to take my leg off and I'm about to eat
Wash
chicken
it. I'm
wings with my
Surprised you
shirt
already
off.
haven't been doing that shit
You might
because you
not
got
even wanna
mad
do that.
followers on your shit.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. You should have been done did that shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to start doing that shit.
Just
before
put
they
mad
take-
lotion on that shit. Like
Yeah, don't get that.
puts
nigga
that
mad.
lotion
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
baby
yeah.
oil.
Oh my
On his
god.
leg.
on my nub.
On a
Oh my
nut.
god.
have a
How to put it?
On the nub.
have a
I got
baby
nothing
oil
but
bottle.
nub for you, baby.
Have a baby oil bottle and say Diddy's baby oil on that
Oh
bitch.
yeah.
Yo, you,
That shit is crazy.
Yo, so listen.
That's crazy.
so real quick,
Trying to buy that shit.
Yo,
before,
kill him.
before we get off topic, I just got this stupid ass thing to say. So when I first became an amputee, you know, I got weird thoughts. So I sent my wife. You know how a nigga ever sent you sent your girl a dick pic before. So what I did is I took my leg. So I took my leg off, right? And
Nah, they
so I
took it
sat
off.
there like this. I put the blanket over my leg, and so I had this leg right here, but then I had my nub in the middle. with the blanket hanging out, so it
This nigga is stupid, man.
so it looked like my joint was hanging back.
Nigga's crazy.
So I was sitting. But anyway,
My third leg.
that's my third leg,
Yeah.
bitch. You know what I'm saying?
My third plastic.
I'm a
leg.
grower, not a shower. You know what I'm
Yo.
saying? But real quick, to take it all the way back to the thing. In the beginning, we talked about tomorrow being the inauguration, and we got off topic talking about TikTok and Trump. But that's the Trump effect. The Trump effect is going to be talking about all the things besides some of the things. But I think that's with everybody. So they're going to talk about TikTok, and then now we're going to talk about all the immigrants getting deported.
I think that's what's going to happen initially. I think they're going to hit the ground running with that. And they said a lot of immigrants are actually choosing to self-deport because they don't want to become a part of his deportation tactics, which is they don't give a fuck if they separate families or not. You know what I mean?
I don't
So-
believe that shit at all. Like, what type of nigga would self-deport? Like, you're in America, you're gonna self-deport?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
'Cause
with
it's
that
like-
shit.
I mean,
It's
so
like
if you
if
got
they-
caught, going to work, and they deported you,
got
but you
caught
got
going to work?
But what I'm saying is what
I'm
saying-
going to work, nigga.
But what I'm saying, but you're not understanding. So there's a lot of people, a lot of them orange pickers, a lot of the immigrants
This
that
nigga
you know.
But they're legal.
But
though.
First of all,
but what I'm
first of
saying
all, shout out to all the Mexicans.
The legal
for
ones,
everything
the
you
legal
do
ones,
for
they're
us.
legal.
But what I'm
Don't
saying-
listen
working,
to
they're
this
legal.
nigga, right?
But what
don't
I'm saying
listen to this nigga.
But what I'm saying is there's some people there's some of those immigrants that came over here that are fucking working jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just is what it is. Like just
All of
fucking
them are.
listen.
Have you ever met a Mexican without a job?
But what
nigga?
I'm saying, the
Ever.
illegal ones.
Anybody in this room, have you ever met a Mexican without a job?
How about-
Anybody?
How about less
Have you ever
arguing
met a
and
light
mo-
skin?
How about less arguing and more talking?
Yeah.
Are we
You know what I mean?
arguing all
Listening.
day?
Yeah, because it's like, how can you even, if you responding before somebody finishes talking, how are you even listening at all? It's just hard for me to do. I like to listen because some shit I don't know. You know what I mean?
So what I was saying is what he was talking about, some of them are choosing to self-deport. My first reaction to that is if I'm a dad and I got kids, what if I go somewhere or something happens and they run my paperwork and they say, oh, you're an illegal, and they put me in this thing and then they're not giving me no American rights, no phone call to tell nobody what's going on, and they just take me, lock me up, and put me on a bus and ship me out the country.
Oh,
With my whole,
that's
but
how-
my whole family is in the thing. My whole family is still
Yeah.
wherever they are. And so now they sent me back to Mexico, and now I'm in Mexico, and there's no way I can get to or get a hold of my family. You know what I mean? If you're a single dad or mom and you leave your kids at home or something like that. So I can see how some people, if they're going to self-deport with children like that, I can see how they would make that choice.
So they won't be separated.
So they won't be separated from their family. I mean, I'm
That's
not
scary
saying...
shit.
That whole situation wasn't a self-deport, though. Like, you literally described them being deported. That wasn't a self-deport.
So if you see, you're not listening because Cap was saying that they were brought up that he had heard that some of the immigrants are choosing
Just to
to
leave.
self-deport.
Yeah.
Just to
And
leave.
I said, and so my point of that was saying I can understand that if you are a parent and if you're going to work or if you're going somewhere and something happens, because it's always a possibility of anything happening when you go out the house and then you get separated from your kids. I would much rather leave instead of having the chance of me being separated from my kids. So
Yeah,
that
no.
was my point.
No, I get that. That's not self-deportation, though. That's like literally...
But nobody said it was self-deportation. He's saying what
done
he
talking
said.
to you.
Self-deportation.
to you.
That's people choosing to leave, right? That's what
I'm
self-deportation
done
is,
talking to
right?
you.
Okay.
Yeah, there's mad.
I'm done talking to
There's
you.
mad. I'm gonna play something real quick.
I
don't-
hate black people, bro. I really do.
Stupid, yo.
KK Coven, nigga, let's ride.
Nigga, gotta get that nigga a hoodie,
Word
a
up.
t-shirt.
We're going to get that nigga a hoodie with some ears on it because he don't fucking listen.
Yo. I'm gonna play this shit real
Joins us
quick.
live from San Antonio, Texas this morning with more on this story. Jorge, how many migrants are we actually seeing doing this, leaving voluntarily?
Right now, Marky, it's unclear, but we are starting to see a trend, and this comes as cities across the U.S. and Mexico are now bracing for President-elect's deportation operation. But his hardline messaging on those deportation efforts have some migrants panicking and some even choosing now to self-deport back to their home countries. I spoke with immigration attorney Rolando Vasquez, who tells me that some of the immigrants that he represents that entered under the Biden administration are now choosing to return home, fearing deportation under the incoming administration.
Just as recent as yesterday, they notified.
That's deep. You gotta be scared to do some shit like that, man.
Because you don't never know what the fuck they going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How long they gonna be in them like little
word up, because you know they'll put you in them camps or they'll.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what
Like
the
in a
fuck the
holding
government's
cell.
gonna do with them people. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I mean? Like how long you gonna be there, or like what kind of conditions you gonna be in?
Yeah.
Like who knows? Like you know what I mean?
because
But-
even when they were talking about the immigration camps when they first were starting to come over,
Yeah.
they had them immigration camps, and you know people was jammed in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Hundreds.
just
of,
happened for a while though, too. Though. You know
I
what
think they need to get the fuck up out of here if they ain't here illegally. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they called Obama the what do they call this nigga, the deporter in chief, because he had a very strict.
Oh, he was strict on.
Yeah,
this
he
shit?
was strict on
very
on that
strict,
shit.
very
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he
Obama
did.
was on this. They called him the deporter in chief. You know what
He
I'm saying?
deported more people than any other president.
Word?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But it's starting to get out of hand and it needs to be regulated. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's
But-
crazy is who the fuck is to judge who the fuck is illegal, right? Like every nigga in this room is illegal in this country. Somebody brought us somewhere. Everybody.
Well, we're talking about 2025.
I'm just saying.
because I'm not illegal because I was born in this country.
I'm just saying.
We all.
Trump trying to get rid of illegals.
he's
All
just
his
trying to,
wives are illegal.
we just trying to stop the flow, the influx of people coming through the southern border, which is a problem. It's a
Yeah.
problem.
Crime. There is a lot of crime associated with a lot of, because you know Trump had a point. A lot of the people migrating here were criminals, bad motherfuckers. When you got illegal immigrants doing shit like stabbing people for no fucking reason at all in Vegas, I think it was.
Yeah.
No reason, no provocation, none of that. Just this is what I'm going to do. This is what I want to do. I'm fucked up in the head.
Coming from all types of different countries too.
Yeah.
Not just Mexico. You got all the Central America, Southern, like South
A
America.
lot of the immigrants don't, because Mexico is creating some type of treaty with the United States where they're accepting the immigrants.
Yeah.
A lot of the people don't want to get shipped to Mexico, so they're leaving to go back to their home country because Mexico's fucked up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You can't even drink the water in Mexico. You'd be fucked up.
And all the drugs there, all the cartels and shit. Them niggas don't play.
Where the fuck you think they got the drugs from?
Yeah.
Us, nigga. What the?
Nah, the cartels.
Yeah, man. We
growing that.
We've
Cartel-
been giving them niggas
The
drugs,
cartel
bro.
running the country. That's a different animal right there. The cartel.
When you go to when you go to Mexico, even the federales, they'll tell you
That nigga
we
said the
leave.
federales.
That's what they call
I
the,
know.
the federales. They be like, it's at 10 o'clock. We leaving.
Sound like
I-
Martin Lawrence.
I suggest you leave too.
Yeah, they control. a
Word
lot
up.
of
They be
that
like,
country.
we leave at 10 o'clock. You don't.
Yeah.
You're not from here. Your ass better be on wherever you at by 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
They got some good movies
gonna see
about
that
that
donkey
shit. How
show.
they corrupt as fuck. Some good movies on
What,
there.
Mexico?
Yeah, Mexico.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
How
Like
they-
I said, the police is even scared of the cartels. They,
Yo, what's crazy is that if you think about it, like you can do a Google search, the most free countries in the world. We're like 12.
yeah, but them countries, we
12 or 13. We're like 12 or 13.
What country would you rather go to?
Switzerland for sure.
Go ahead, nigga.
If I had the money, I would. I'd dip right now.
You look like a dip.
Right now.
That nigga be right back
You
after
see?
them niggas be like, I don't fuck with you, nigga.
No, they love niggas in Switzerland. They don't see them often. So
It's
they're like,
cold
oh my
out there,
God, what
too.
is that? That's some black guy?
But
Bro.
yeah,
Yeah, no, we're not the freest country in the world, bro. We're not even close.
we got some freedoms a lot of motherfuckers don't got though. You know?
Yeah,
I don't
but
necessarily
we
think
also don't have a lot of freedoms bro, I'm fucking 38 years old. I gotta wear a seatbelt. What the fuck are you talking
That's
about?
not a freedom. That's a regulation. Everybody has regulations.
What did I just say, Hood?
Regulations are a way of life. I'm 40. I'm 45 years old.
Why do I have to wear a
come to
seatbelt?
Can I come to your house and do whatever the fuck I
Safety?
want to?
In my house?
Yeah,
No.
but why not?
What
Because
does
you
that
got your
do-
own personal regulations,
What the
right?
fuck does that have to do with the road?
Because you have your own regulations.
Why do
right?
I have to wear a seatbelt?
Because if you didn't and you have kids, you have other types of shit. If you
Fuck
have
kids. Why do I have to wear a seatbelt?
Because that's the
Safety?
government's law.
Because it's a
Okay,
regulation.
nah. I got all right,
safety.
I got a situation for you, all right? Let's say you ain't wearing a seatbelt. You're going 80 down the highway. A trailer truck, or whatever,
Tractor trailer.
hits its brakes. You're still going 80, you're not paying attention. You hit it. You're gonna fly out the windshield.
He's not going out the window. He's not even getting past the steering wheel.
I knew that
Fuck
was
you
coming.
talking about?
I knew that was coming.
Wait a minute. He's not flying out the window,
Hold on,
sir.
hold on,
Don't do
hold on.
that.
To answer. First of all, it's my life. Why do I have to wear the seatbelt?
Because there's
If
things
I'm
that come
dead, I'm
across
dead.
that.
It's
so
my
go
life.
ahead.
Now let me give you a
It ain't nobody else's life.
Let me give you a hypothetical situation, right? One, I do agree that it's your life and you should have more control over what you choose to do with your life. But you have to understand that other people are affected when you get in an accident. Then emergency services has to come help you, and then on top of that, somebody else can be hurt by you not wearing a seatbelt.
And then on top of that, his broke ass can't, and then his broke ass can't pay for his own funeral, and then the government has to pay for your motherfucking funeral,
How
nigga.
is somebody?
Because your ass didn't wear your seatbelt.
For me not wearing a seatbelt.
So you don't think that you not wearing a seatbelt could affect somebody else?
No.
Like he just explained to you that
he don't listen though.
A tractor trailer can.
I don't listen to
A tractor
people. He's
trailer
too
can
light-skinned.
hit.
That nigga just did something too.
I'm trying to give you an example. A tractor trailer in front of you can hit the brakes. You hit that, then your car spins out of control because you're uncontrollable in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like you have no
How does
control.
my
Or you
seatbelt not being on do anything about that?
He's
You
not flying.
fly out the you fly
out the car.
Oh,
you
wait a
get
minute,
under
wait
the
a minute.
car.
Hold on.
If I fly out the car, who's dying? Me or them? Me, right?
Listen,
So you like
yo,
You.
Hoodie, I'm gonna give it back to you, right? But if your big ass flies out the car, right?
That's like a car throwing a car. It's like a car having a baby, bitch. If you motherfucker, that car is shooting rockets, nigga. If you fly out the car and you hit another car, bitch, you gonna cause a chain reaction. They like shooting cannonballs, nigga. What the fuck? That's a rocket launcher, nigga. What you mean?
So you're saying if
They
I
got
put
like
a
10
seatbelt on, if I fly out the car,
That's a weapon.
and caught 10 bodies.
That's a weapon.
That shit was a they might call that a act of terrorism.
hey, fuck all y'all niggas, bro. For real. Fuck every last one of you. That's crazy.
But that
That's
point
crazy.
though, you and then say I ain't gonna say you, but say somebody was poor, didn't have no money, and you fly out the windshield and die. Who's gonna pay for that motherfucker's funeral for not wearing his seatbelt?
Well, how the fuck are they in the
government,
car if they
the
have no
government,
money?
the state, the city. It doesn't
Nigga,
matter.
the government don't pay for no
They
funeral.
do. They do. They do.
The
If you
fuck
don't,
they don't?
they do. Just like if you have Medicaid, they paying for your
Bro,
motherfucking
you know how many people
cause.
I've had died in the last 2-3 years?
Do you know if they had Medicaid or any type of
That shit,
assistance?
they don't pay for that shit, bro. I had
If
to pay
it's
for all that.
Medicaid
No, the question
sponsored,
is-
who
the
you
que-
think pays
The
for it?
question is, do you know if they had any type of
They,
governmental
I mean, they might
assistance?
have.
So you
Alright,
don't
So they
know.
don't pay for that shit.
Where you
bro.
think they
So
put the
listen.
bodies?
So Medicaid
Burn them.
does
They
pay.
just burn them.
Medicaid does pay. So this is what they do. If you have Medicaid and you're gonna get cremated, they
That nigga
pay
said
for the
Jeffrey Dahmer.
basic.
That's crazy.
They pay for the basic cremation.
That costs
which
money.
is like $2,200 or
costs
something
money.
like that. So the government does pay for that.
They do.
Now and if you have
They didn't pay for Sierra's Medicaid.
well Sierra because
That's my sister.
Did she-
She died. They didn't pay for that shit. I paid for that shit.
so
Did she have
so,
Medicaid
Yes,
or
she
some
did.
type of?
All right.
Yes.
So but this
and
is
they
the
didn't
thing
put
though.
down anything towards.
But
I paid all that
But you
shit.
have to go. But you have to go.
If
Fill
there's
out
no,
paper,
you have to go and
apply.
petition them and
Yeah.
shit.
if
You
there's
have
no
to-
family
That
members or
nigga said
anything,
petition.
Yeah.
but if there's no family
I-
members to cover the cost, then they're gonna have to be obligated. They're not gonna just leave the
They're not
body
gonna
there.
leave it in the
You know what I'm
coroner's
saying? They
office.
can't.
Yeah.
They left Mandy's uncle in there. Like literally like
But that was during COVID though.
come pick him up.
That was
I was-
during COVID though.
That blew my mind. I was like,
Did he have any type of insurance for himself, or was
I
it?
don't know. He might have. He was real old.
Yeah,
real
yeah,
old,
but
though.
that was in COVID, and
But I was like, damn, bro. Like
it was like
that's
17
really what
days,
they
right?
said?
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks.
What they was gonna just leave that nigga outside?
They literally were like, come pick him up. Like he's in the box. Come get him.
And then you don't know
I
the
was like,
backstory
fuck.
on the insurance,
Yeah.
his
No, that I
Medicaid or
didn't.
government
Specifics?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
no, that I
everything is
don't.
specific to the exact situation. You know what I mean?
Or somebody that say doesn't die and is in a car accident. Now you crash, you're injured, then you possibly can sue somebody. Not saying you can win. Then you have insurance, then you have hospital, then you have all types of people that have to take care of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit
So
is
there's
expensive,
money
bro.
involved.
All I gotta say-
Even if you don't have to pay it or not, there's money involved.
Goddamn seatbelt.
All I gotta
Fuck
say
that
is this.
seatbelt, bro.
All I gotta say is this.
Why the fuck is
Number
prostitution
one-
not legal?
Hold on, Jelly. Let me get some camera time, Jelly.
How the fuck we go
Why
from
the fuck is
that?
prostitution not legal in
Women
America?
not wearing the
We
seatbelt.
a free
Yeah, I'm
country.
gonna go over.
Bitch, you should be able to sell your pussy when you want to sell it.
Yo, I think you need to
They
go.
do.
To,
Damn, bro.
Period.
I think you need to go to Mexico.
That nigga need to go to hell.
Nah, you should be able to sell your pussy when
He
you
do
want to
kinda
sell
look
it,
like
bro.
a
I'm just
Mexican,
saying.
He
though.
said, okay, so you don't have to wear a seatbelt, but you can pay for some. You can pay for some.
Can he say pussy?
Damn,
He
man.
can't.
I'm just asking.
I don't.
I just
Listen,
want
nah,
to
'cause
make
listen,
sure.
the
'cause
only
he was
time
like, you
I
could
just-
ask for
no.
something. And he kind of looked at you because
No, I was looking over there.
It don't matter, man.
I want to side eye my dad.
Okay.
I'm just saying, bro.
boy's
There's a lot of
almost a
countries that got
fucking
so
adult
much more
now,
freedom
man.
than we
I
got.
don't cuss at me, nigga.
Only
Bro,
time
we're
I
supposed to be
cuss
the
is
land
on
of
the
the
game.
free. That's all I'm saying.
So since we're on the land of the free and we were talking about TikTok earlier, this is one thing that has been floating around my mind a little bit. We spoke about how in China they regulate like the TikToks and the
To their children,
the media
especially
that
to
they're
their children.
exposed to. Do you think that's a freedom you would be willing to give up in order to help benefit and better the life of your children, or do you disagree with how China?
I think it's a good thing.
wouldn't.
Like with my kids, I'm on it all the time. My kids are young, right? They're little, so I'm very strict on what they get to see, how much time they're on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the effects. Because I have an older daughter, I ain't gonna put her business on there that has some negative effects about social media, and that you know what I'm saying.
I had negative effects when I was like back in the day when I used to be on social media all the time, like Facebook when it was really popping. I realized how that shit affected me. I paid too much attention to it. That shit took me out of my. I've always been a concentrated person. It made me not concentrated like I was accustomed to being. And ever since then, I stopped fucking with social media heavy like that.
That shit is the devil.
Yeah, it's hard, bro. Like, why would you do that? Is the first thing.
Yeah.
They're obviously going to be influenced by whoever they're going to be influenced by, whether it's social media, friends, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, why? Like they got to grow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the hardest part about being a parent.
But that's a freedom. Like you said that we're the freest country in the world.
We're not.
He was just-
No,
but
no,
what I'm
no,
just
we're
saying.
not.
But
We-
no, but
not
I'm
even
saying that
close.
we're not the freest country. But the question was that you didn't answer that he asked you was.
I literally just answered it.
You said no. You wouldn't give up that. You wouldn't give up. You would or wouldn't give up that freedom. You wouldn't. So the freedoms that were allowed that you wouldn't give up, you're gonna go to another country and it's gonna be the same, but in those countries, because there's gonna be certain things that you can do in those countries that you can't. Like in Dubai, you can't go to Dubai and be you. You can't be funny. You can't yell. You can't scream.
You can't talk about their supreme leaders or nothing.
I wouldn't go to Dubai.
No.
You know what I mean?
I'm just saying.
I also wouldn't like make a crazy ass TikTok like it's going crazy.
Some of them countries, they regulate their damn their social media, what they allow.
Yeah, China, you can't. Yeah, you can't get on shit.
China don't play that shit,
Russia
bro.
too. Russia. Yeah, that shit
I
crazy.
ain't never been to Russia, but I've been to China before.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro. Like they literally regulate everything, bro.
What are you guys looking forward to in 2025?
Damn, this
GTA 6.
again.
This 24-year-old.
It ain't coming, bro. They ain't getting
is.
into the 2026.
It's 2025. It's gonna be later in the year.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That new GTA, like I'm super stoked about that because it's a Florida GTA. It's South Florida.
Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, it's gonna
I'm
be
from
Florida.
South Florida. Yeah, you didn't see the
I haven't seen the trailer yet, or like.
you didn't see like the dude suing, like the South Florida Joker.
The Joker nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the South Florida Joker.
Didn't
think I
wasn't
might
more
have heard
people?
of it.
I'm not really sure. Wasn't more people like trying to get into that that lawsuit?
Talking about
I don't remember how I seen
Yeah,
it.
there was a
Grand
chick
Theft.
too.
Oh yeah, I think
Grand
yeah.
Theft Auto.
Yeah, that was a
I
chick,
didn't see it either.
Shit, I'm looking forward to technology, man. I'm a tech head, so I'm looking at the robots and shit, like the Tesla robots.
Caps
Elon
wants-
Musk.
he
I
wants
forgot, I
two of
forgot
them.
those were.
Elon Musk was saying he's gonna make
I
them
need one.
affordable.
I just need one that could.
Bro,
You heard about the
Fuck.
Neuralink shit
y'all
that he
gonna
doing?
have that?
I'm trying
That's
to fuck
scary
one of
to
the
me.
robots, bro.
you know what?
That's all I'm saying.
I ain't
The
fucking.
reason why I don't disagree with that is because I have neurological issues, and granted, you don't see them every day when we sit here and talk, and you might not pick up on certain shit, but I know it, right?
Yeah.
And if I can have anything help to fix that, I'm all for it. I told my wife, I was like, shit, I would have let them niggas. I would have been a test nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Because word up, if they can
Tuskegee, nigga.
I'm gonna
let's
keep
do
it.
it.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 because if they say, "Yo, Germ, we got this thing where we can
Get your leg back.
get you a leg that you can attach and you can move your toes and it's a fully robotic leg that connects to your shit." I'm fucking doing it, and I'm gonna take that bitch off at night and plug that motherfucker.
I don't trust them white folk though because
Fuck you mean?
them white niggas is greasy, man. Especially that niggas. Them niggas is greasy, bro.
yeah.
They greasy as fuck, man.
right.
They greasy,
But our
bro.
country was built on deception.
Greasy, yeah, of course.
Did y'all
It
see?
is.
Did y'all
I ain't gonna let
see-
them niggas control. I ain't gonna let them niggas control me though.
How you running around whacking shit?
Word, nigga, and then blame it on you, and then take it out your head and be like, he did it. He did that shit. You know?
I'm getting that motherfucking leg.
Word.
They could be greasy if they want to.
Word.
They gonna have
Slide
you walking,
some-
nigga. You got
slide
niggas trying to stop, nigga. But they have you walking somewhere, nigga.
And I'm gonna be in shape too, motherfucker.
Twerking.
Nigga just gonna walk somewhere and just do some
crazy.
fucked up shit. That shit gonna explode,
Did
nigga.
y'all hear about the shit where they had the robots? They had the robots where they can take your consciousness out and they put it into the robot, and then you
I
pretty
did
much
see something
live-
like that, like a year.
Yeah.
or
Like
so.
RoboCop?
I see that.
Would y'all do that shit?
Oh,
It was a,
Fuck no.
I think it was a
Yeah,
down.
I would if I was about to die. You know what I
that's
mean?
how I
Like
believe
I'm gonna
it.
leave
Like,
my
I seen
consciousness
that.
here. I'm about to die anyway.
Yeah,
so
if
when they
it-
do have a system or some type of technology
A cure.
to
To
put
bring it
my
back.
consciousness into something,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, or put my DNA. I think it's leaving your DNA type shit.
Yeah.
Fuck nah, I would never,
it was
bro.
your
That's
actual
crazy.
whole consciousness.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's your
uploading.
brain. Yeah,
That's,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
I think that's I believe in God, so it's like I feel like that's not something that God would.
Think about it though. You
Want
still
me to
got your
do.
kids. Your kids are still here. You don't feel like
Yeah, but you're not actually here. You're still dead.
Yeah, but
You're still gone.
It was
God
your
was at my house
consciousness, your
last night.
memories,
I mean,
all
that
that
nigga
shit would still
took a
be
shot.
there. So you would still be able to
Yeah, I mean,
like fucking be with your kids.
No,
and
but you're
still,
not gonna
like,
be
go
able to do
work.
nothing.
That's unnatural. You
Yeah,
still can't. You
facts.
still
That's some
can't-
pet cemetery
and, yeah,
shit.
how would you come back?
Facts.
Would you come back as you or not? Like that's the crazy
I
part
don't know if
about
it's
it.
coming back. They're like
Pet
never really
cemetery.
Left. If they took your consciousness while you were alive.
Pet cemetery.
Yeah, but you're like, is your conscience without you? You know what I mean?
Pet cemetery.
Like that's
yeah.
crazy.
So
you
you have
know what I
your
mean?
spirit,
If they
all that shit
transferred it,
still.
if they
like,
transferred it,
like I'm a good person
what
because
I'm
I'm a
saying.
fucking good person.
Yeah, nah.
If
Yeah, I
if
probably
I'm
wouldn't
dead,
do it.
nigga, like I
in
can't
mi-
transfer
in
that
mind
shit.
That consciousness can't evolve and grow with you. It's limited
It's
to
in you.
what you experienced during your life. So if you have a graduation coming up, that consciousness can't relate to that graduation. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's only retroactive to appease you because you're dealing with loss and it's hard to deal with loss as we all have had to deal with.
Oh, you ain't lying.
I miss my motherfucking people. I'm
You
still
ain't lying,
affected by
Cap.
all the deaths, but I'm not trying to go to no psychics and tap in. I ain't trying to do no weird shit. I have to accept it. And, you
But
know what I mean?
I do have. The crazy part is just
I
like
miss
you
my
said.
mama.
Just like you said, I said I definitely get the leg. You said you definitely get the Neuralink. The benefits that I see with the Neuralink.
Yeah.
Speaking of, what we talked about in the group chat earlier,
Yeah.
why, you know what I mean? So people with certain ailments,
Yeah.
dementia.
I'm with that though. Yeah, I'm with it.
What's the other, not dementia, what's the other one?
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
That
yeah.
shit is a
beast.
so-
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
It's a beast.
But with those, dealing with stuff like that, I think that technology would be super dope to have to be able to help out
Hell yeah.
other people. You know what I'm saying? Help those type of people out.
I tell you what, we don't have the money and means to even.
Well, watch it.
Oh hell!
He's good. Sometimes noise makes it worse. Sometimes you gotta let him get hit.
My bad.
I just ain't wanted that shit to break.
I'm a screamer, bro. Like
Now he yelled.
I know. I heard somebody.
When you said
I'm
God,
like,
think about what you said compared to what he said.
oh, yeah,
what
yeah.
you said was, I'm helping you. What he said was,
nah,
You know that nigga sharded a little bit when he did that shit too.
Nah, the funny thing is, you screamed like it was gonna hit you, and Yad had no clue. He was like,
That nigga sharded when he did.
by the way, fuck every last one of you.
All I'm gonna say is,
that leather seat, nigga.
all I'm gonna say is that really wasn't nephew. That was the migrant family. He's got hiding in his belly button, screaming to get out.
Fuck all y'all niggas, bro. Every last one of you.
I just want to say one more time that there's no way that nephew's flying out the windshield of a car.
Yo.
I just want to say that one more time.
Shit.
Even
That's
if he had,
crazy.
even
That's
if he
not
had,
the point of the
two
fucking
seatbelts.
conversation, though. The point of the conversation is that I have to put the seatbelt on in the first place. That's the point of the
Yo,
conversation.
back in the day, they wasn't they wasn't strict on that.
Yeah.
Back in the day, your seatbelt was this.
That's what I'm. That's what,
Son,
but
when-
Your
When
mom
did
would
they
literally
switch that
go like
rule?
this,
That's a
bro.
fact,
Or your
but-
dad would go like this.
but times change, you know what I'm saying? And it's just
Why the fuck I gotta wear a seatbelt? I'm
it's
a
just
grown
common
ass man.
sense. It's
I
com-
remember seeing a video
just common
when
sense.
they were changing the law.
It was in the 80s.
Yeah, and
I
there
remember
was
my
two
mom
white-
used to ride with fucking alcohol in the car.
I remember
nigga.
riding with no
that's what I was
seatbelts as a
getting
kid.
to.
Yeah.
I remember riding in cars with no
But
seatbelts.
keep in mind too, they also used to smoke with us in the
Smoke.
car.
That
and
don't
in
mean
the
it's
house,
cool,
and-
though.
and it's
You know
not
what I'm
Cars
saying?
had ashtrays in them.
Yeah, but that
Oh,
don't
yeah.
mean it's
I didn't even
cool
think
though.
of that.
Yeah,
Cars
they
had
had
ashtrays,
in
bro.
them. That's a
They used to
fact.
smoke in hospitals delivering
my
babies.
truck
Nigga,
got
like,
an extra.
Literally,
welcome
the
to the
doctor
world,
would-
nigga.
Literally, the doctor would be like,
boys.
"Hey, nigga, that's a boy."
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, these
Yeah,
get
that's crazy.
get that nigga
All
a
I'm
shot.
saying, bro, all I'm saying is we can't be the most free country if you're telling me I have to put a seatbelt on. I'm a
Can
grown
I
ass
ask you
man.
a question related to that?
Yeah.
What kind of freedom do you feel like you lose because you have to wear a seatbelt? That's
$230. That's
So-
that. Yeah.
So you got to pay $230 for not wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah.
Every time.
Every time.
No warnings.
Nigga,
Probably because
You-
probably
like-
because
like-
you get pulled
you're
over and
a
you
little
nephew
more darker
yourself.
than me.
You sound like a
Hold on,
racist
Hoodie.
ass. nigga.
They gotta pay for them roads that you ride on. First of all, though. You know what I'm saying? They have to pay. So if you ain't gonna abide by the rules, okay, this government body has to pave roads, has to build roads, has to build schools, has
They
to.
take my taxes from it, dummy.
but that's not enough. That's
the
still
fuck you
not
mean
enough.
that's not enough?
That's still not enough.
How is that not enough?
Because it's not,
Are
bro.
you
Fuck outta here.
Are you,
That
are
was-
you anti-government or
Who,
just
me?
anti
Nah,
like?
fuck no.
do you-
I'm anti wearing my seatbelt, bro.
That's it.
I'm anti wearing
So he
my
has a
seatbelt. I'm
bias.
anti people telling me what the fuck I have to do.
Sometimes
We're
you have
supposed to be in a free world, but everybody's telling me what I have
If you
to
was
do.
if you was in the wild, and
I
you
don't
was,
like that.
Hold on, if you was in the wild, right, and we was a group of
In the
niggas
wild,
with,
nigga, we're not in Madagascar.
I'm just
nigga.
saying.
This isn't a Pixar
Listen,
movie.
if we was in the wild, or if we was in a non-sophisticated tribal community with no technology, and we had a community, and your ass was over there just going around fucking with niggas, there would be a stronger nigga telling you what the fuck to do. And if you didn't, like, yo, nigga, you keep fucking with the community. And if you didn't go by them rules and regulations, even though we're peaceful and we allow you to do what the fuck you do, but if you didn't follow the fucking community rules, nigga, somebody
gonna
gonna
get
put
dealt with.
hands on you. They ain't gonna give you no fine. They gonna kill you.
You banished or
You
you're
gonna get killed, nigga.
Yeah, that's
So
real.
we're in a
Those rules would have to do with the community.
every community has rules.
With the community.
government
Not me.
has rules.
Me driving by myself has nothing to do with the community.
Yes, it does because
No, it
you're
don't. No, it don't.
by you not following certain rules and
Light
safety
skin on light
guidelines.
skin
Like I
crime.
said, can affect.
Explain how, please.
Can affect the community. We just
How?
told you.
I can say that sometimes
How?
when I drive, I don't wear my seatbelt. Like,
Me too.
How does me not wearing my seatbelt?
But
Because
fuck
by
your
you
shit up.
getting hurt and surviving that
It's
crash,
my life. What do you mean me getting hurt?
somebody has
That's
to pay
my
for
point,
that. Somebody
Pat.
has to pay for that.
That's my point.
All right, so let me ask you
Somebody
a que-
has to pay for that,
so
and it's
hold
not
on, P.
you.
Hold on, P.
If you can't afford to pay for it, somebody has to pay
The
for it.
fuck you mean I can't
Hold on,
afford
hold
it?
on.
I'm
P.
not saying
Hold
you
on, P. Hold on, P. I
specifically.
got you.
I'm
Hold on.
saying if you
So
can't,
do you have
pay for it.
health insurance?
Who, me?
Yes.
Of course I do.
Okay, so if you have health insurance, right? There's gonna be you're gonna you pay for your health insurance, right?
or you have Medicaid, so the government is helping.
This is such a stupid conversation.
That- but
all I'm saying is I am a grown ass man.
let's
if
get
I
to the
don't
next
want to
segment
put a
so this don't
seatbelt
get
on,
too
I
heated.
shouldn't
It
have
don't-
to put a seatbelt on.
He's not getting. He's
All right,
not
how about-
getting
how about
it.
this?
He don't
That's
want to
all
get
I'm
it.
saying.
He don't
we just
wanna
cut
get
this
it.
off and then we go to the next one so
Yeah.
it don't get too heated and then
He
something
don't.
happen.
Good
He
job.
don't want to
Good
get
job.
it.
Good
He don't
job.
want to
Yeah.
get it.
Sometimes we got to listen to the youth, man, because they know what the fuck is going on, even when our old stubborn asses don't. Very good conversation, though. Controversial, right or wrong, who knows? Now, I have to touch
Peace
on
wrong.
this shit Stupid.
My bad.
Can you even fit in a seatbelt?
Yeah.
First of all, is that why you don't want to
fuck you
wear
too.
one because
Yeah.
you can't fit it?
All right, so I know y'all don't be fucking with the alien shit too much, right? But has anybody seen any information about the lane our country is going into when it's related to what they call UAPs, which are UFOs? Like, I feel like our country is heating us up for some super disclosures in 2025, and I felt like that for years.
I think the biggest part of it is so sorry. I was my
Here you go.
He got on English.
Yeah, something to his memory.
my answer was loading like your hairline. So anyway,
Whoa.
My man. There you go. There you go. That's my boy right there.
so
That's
nah,
my
but
fucking boy
I think
right there.
nah, I think the Trump thing, like we talked about before, I think he's trying to create such a legacy with some of the things and the policies and the things that he's trying to do. So when we talked about TikTok earlier, that's a legacy because that's affecting the younger voters, and they're always going to remember, that just like the thing that you said. How many people screenshotted that said Donald Trump brought TikTok back? They don't give a fuck about nothing else. They're worrying about that. So that's a part of his legacy, right? And then another strategic part too, when we talked about the Space Force thing. You know what I mean? And then and that goes along with the drones and all the things that we've been talking about too. And then just to go on the point that you just said about the UFOs and the aliens and all that shit. He said that he was going to try to expose the governmental secrets. He said that.
Expose?
So
He said he was going to release information.
Release
within the
he's
first
gonna
couple days of
release
him being in
information
office.
that
Why they gonna take him out? Nigga?
that's what he said. He
That's
said
what
he
I
was
was
going to
thinking.
release information that the government has been hiding from us.
Yeah.
So I think, like I
He
said,
been said that though.
but he's not a president yet. So when he gets,
He was a president.
yeah, but what we're talking about of him exposing
I'm
things
just saying that
was a
nigga was
point
the
of him.
president.
But what I'm saying is this time when he was running, this was a running thing that he was talking about when he ran this term. So it doesn't have nothing to do with the last presidency. Has everything
It
to do.
does.
It doesn't, because he wasn't promising
Your
to
record is
expose
your
the thing,
record, bro. Your record is.
He's gonna unclassify
Your
some
record is
shit.
his record.
Listen to what
my
I'm telling
record
you.
is my record. All them niggas' record is their record. Your record is your record. So he
But what
ran
I'm
on
tell-
that shit.
but what
He
I'm
said
telling you
he
is
can't do certain things as being an incumbent,
Not being a sitting
so
president.
when he is
But
actually
when he was
he's
president.
no he
That's what I'm saying.
but he did
that has
do
nothing to do with the conversation, is what I'm saying.
so
My bad,
when he's
okay.
saying now when he's gonna become president, he's gonna unclassify what only a sitting president can do.
yeah.
He's gonna unclassify some information that's top secret and
that
let
was
it
a
be
run.
known.
That was a point of when
To
he
be
was
declassified.
campaigning for this presidency. That was one of his campaigning points, saying that when he gets in the presidency, there's things that he don't like, and there's things that he feels like should be exposed, but the government isn't exposing. So as the sitting president, he's going to say, well, this is why your kids are getting cancer, because they're eating Fruit Loops. Or I mean, I don't know what the fuck he's gonna say or what information he's gonna let out, but that's just a part of it.
I truly believe that this is gonna be another year of exposure. There's a lot of shit that goes on, and me and my wife always talk about this, like how obviously our government knows way more than what they'll tell the people, for good reason, for deceitful reason. There's a lot of technology that they have and have access to that we'll probably never know about.
Fuck it. I mean, just think about it like this: the Nikolai Tesla.
Yeah.
He had this is back in the 20s and the 30s. He had an invention where that created free electricity in the air, wireless electricity. But because what's the car people's name?
It was I think it was the Ford.
The Fords,
Yeah.
because the Fords owned the shipping companies, they owned the trains, they owned the rubber companies, they owned the copper
I also
companies.
seen a dude not debunk it, but say that if there was free wireless energy, that it would have fucked up mad other shit.
But that's what I said.
You
But
know
that's what I was saying, because the Ford people, because they own stock in so many different things that we needed gas, we needed all these different things. Copper wire. If there was free energy, you wouldn't need the copper wire, so you wouldn't need the rubber to insulate the copper wire.
Nigga, think about what we have now. We got, even this shit might sound basic, but Wi-Fi and Bluetooth.
So you can't tell me they
That
can't create
shit is
energy.
crazy.
But you got other countries that use the same technology, so it can't be a one country conspiracy to be like, okay, other countries are using it, and how come they're not doing a different strategy? You know what I'm saying? So it's
But you got to think
That's
too.
my point for
it's,
everything.
it's almost like there you have like specific. Sometimes Americans get so caught up in a conspiracy, be like, oh, this our country is doing this, but you have 100 other countries that have the same technology that are doing the same thing. And why aren't they doing the good way that we're not doing if they're not even involved?
So can I say something? Can I say something?
Literally my point for everything.
So in Asia, when you walk the streets in Asia, they have these things when you're you know how when you walk down the street in New York City, you might walk on a grate or whatever. So in Asia, they have these things that look like grates, but when you walk on them, the from you walking on them creates energy. So that's why their electricity and their energy prices are so low, because they have different things that create free energy.
We can't do shit like that.
We have free.
I don't disagree with our freedoms, but we're so loose in America that motherfuckers that would sneak in your house and take your copper wiring would be figuring out ways to take them shits off the streets and sell them.
So much drugs, because our freedoms allow us to be drug addicts. Allow us to not go to work and live on welfare and drink motherfucking OE all day and be like, I'm going to just be all right, nigga.
First of all, I drank OE last night. So
Shit.
I feel some type of way.
So was that a shot?
Nah, I wasn't. Nah, I'm not talking. I was shooting at you. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy
Nah,
though?
so
I'm gonna let you.
we're not that country, bro. We're really not that country.
What do you mean by that country? What is that?
We're not that free. We're not that.
You caught up on that shit, but you got millions of motherfuckers that are, you know what I mean, got rich off of TikTok. You could make something of yourself and become successful off of, you know what I mean,
Bro,
being the poorest person, and you know what I mean. Other countries have actual systems, like they class systems. You come from nothing. There's no way for you to become a different class.
Oh yeah.
They have a class.
I'm not building up to
like an India, like a class. Like India has it. Like certain countries, you can't come out. You're born into this class,
and that's what
you're never gonna be able to come out of
TikTok. I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
People come to the United States to elevate.
They
from
can.
That.
You know what I mean?
So that goes a part of my question. So all right. So I guess my question to you is, you say we're not free, and I definitely understand your point of saying that there's certain freedoms that you personally would like more than other people. And I think we all can have an example of something that we would like personally to be a little bit different. So you're not alone in that. But my question is all over the world, there's these people coming from all over the world. All the places that you say that you want to go visit, all the places that you say is more freer, all the places that you say is better than America, why are those people trying to come to America to make their life better?
They're not.
They are.
They are.
That's why we're a melting pot.
We get the
you
best
don't
of the
see mad
best.
niggas in Greenland. You don't see mad niggas going to Switzerland.
We get the best of the best, bro.
What the fuck? Oh, bullshit.
We get the best of the best,
bullshit.
Yo, I think that question.
bullshit.
I think that question deserves an answer. Though,
That's not bullshit.
That's some real.
What
shit.
he's saying is a fact, though. He's
It's
not
not-
making. He's not.
it's
It's not a
fucking
fact.
They really are going to other places.
They are, but the majority of
They're
people.
literally going to other places.
We get the best
All
of
you
the
gotta do
best.
is look at them.
We get the best of the
Fucking
best.
Google it, bro. It's Googleable.
Have you ever been out of the country?
It's fucking Googleable.
Have you ever been out of the country? So you don't know what
the
goes
fuck
on in
hold on.
because you don't know what goes on in other countries.
We
You
have-
never
Yeah, you see
experienced
shit?
it.
We have fucked up shit, yo. We have a racist
me not being
we have a racist ass country. We do. We still
Facts.
do. We still do. But we still have the most black billionaires in the world.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm
Because there ain't
saying?
a lot of black people.
In Africa, you have the most, like, it's just like millions upon millions more than you have.
Apartheid, nigga.
But what I'm saying is,
Apartheid was
what I'm
It's
saying,
apartheid.
we have
Apartheid
the
was just in one
we have
country.
we have the
Except
most
for-
black billionaires
Go
in
ahead,
this country in a racist ass country where we still can come up, bro. This country is about money. And if you get into a lot of white people that came and they just come from money, their family, their heritage is money, they don't want to include black people in that. That's what's wrong with the
I ain't gonna lie to
country.
you,
That's
bro.
all.
I'm
That's
tired
all.
of getting pulled over for being black, nigga.
Without no seatbelt too, nigga.
Tired.
That's-
That
you
seatbelt
get pulled
on,
over
nigga.
'cause
I'm
you don't
tired
got
of
a
that
seatbelt
shit.
Yo,
on.
let me say
Nigga
something.
runs my nigga runs my ID and goes, all right, you're good to go.
But listen.
The fuck do you mean I'm good to
Yo,
go?
I
I know I was good to go.
I
My bad,
I can honestly say that in the last 10 years, I've never been pulled over on some bullshit.
Yeah, me either.
Not
It's been a
not
while.
even one time.
I have.
Now, back in the day when I was thugging and the police was on me, I would get pulled over here and there because they knew who I was and what my activities were. And the only other time I can relate to being pulled over on some bullshit is when we got made to do, it wasn't driving, it was
When
we
you
were
was on parole.
Now, when we was walking over the bridge when we was kids and somebody had
Yeah, that
robbed
was
us,
crazy.
Yeah, we were like 13, 14.
They had us lined up
They had us lined up.
nigga on our knees.
Yeah,
Nigga,
yeah.
like,
Lined up?
Yeah,
lined
they
up
made us
like
do a
10,
lineup
like
as
we was in
kids.
between 11 to 13 years
right,
old,
yeah.
and they had us on our knees on the bridge with our hands behind our back, and some lady, I'll never forget that lady.
They pulled her up in the car.
She said, "Nah, not her, but remember the lady that was like." Let them kids go.
Oh, yeah,
she
yeah,
was
yeah,
out now. I
yeah,
wish I
yeah.
could meet her. She was like, "They're fucking kids.
Yeah,
We're only
man.
kids. We not knowing like." But I remember to this day,
Yeah.
a white lady was trying to defend us. Like, you got
Oh,
them
yeah.
fucking. Let them fucking kids go. The cops had us
Salute
lined
you,
up
woman.
as kids, bro. As
Salute
kids.
you, woman.
But
You know what I'm saying?
me being the darkest nigga in the room,
The facts.
I can't relate to you saying
Every
that
room.
you get pushed. Shut your.
Damn. Doctor says.
Cap, I'm just saying.
So how do you get pulled?
I've literally been pulled over
I
where
drive-
niggas
I
like
drive
they'll
every
run
day.
my license and
From
be
here
like,
to Ithaca
you're
to
good to go.
Corning to Rochester to Binghamton.
I'm just sick of that shit,
And
man.
sometimes I even be speeding like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was speeding when I first got that Hyundai. I had the black one.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
was doing like 90 something on my way to Corning, and when the cop pulled me over, he was like, "Hey man, you know,
You wildin', nigga.
yeah." He was like, "You know, that's a I think we said it was a felony or a misdemeanor." I was like, "I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm used to driving big slow ass trucks. I just got this car, and it moves." He was like, "I understand." He's like, "I understand. I've been there." You know what I mean? He gave me a light ticket. Didn't even push it to 90 something. Where I could have been in court for. He gave me a light ticket and let me go. It's because I wasn't on no bullshit. When he pulled me over, I wasn't like, "Oh, I know my rights and all this weird stuff." I wasn't drinking. I wasn't, you know what I mean?
You was on some quest shit.
It's all about your energy.
Nah, I was
it's
on
about
some-
your energy.
I was on some grown man shit.
About your energy, man.
Nigga, I'm scared of the
Shout out-
police.
Hey, Pooh, I
Real
love you. I
shit.
swear to God, man.
I'm
sorry.
scared of the police. Hey, sir, how you doing?
Yeah.
All right, yep. I got
Nah,
my stuff.
I'm-
Can
see,
you
I'm
can you
not
shine
that
your
nigga.
light in the car, please, so I can reach in my glove
Yeah.
box? 'Cause
So you don't like
I want to be
authority.
safe.
That's what it is.
I want to be safe,
Nah,
and I want
it's
you
not
to feel
authority. I,
make
safe.
just,
sure
I
you
know my
safe,
rights.
too.
I'm just not that nigga, bro. I can't do it. Like, if like I'm doing some fucked up shit, if I'm caught, how you doing, officer? Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Absolutely. But if I'm not, here you go.
Yeah.
I need this. Nah, nigga.
And that's why you get shot. It's gonna be the next nigga.
Nigga, I'm literally sitting here. What the fuck
That
you mean I
nigga
got
just trying
shot?
to
Nah,
do
I
his
think-
job,
I think-
and you know, I know the law. I know my rights, and he's gonna get a
Yeah,
power
you
trip
gotta
off of that
stand for
shit.
your rights.
He
Nigga. If
gonna
you
go
don't
to the
stand for
next
your
step.
rights, what the fuck you stand
But I'm
for?
saying, but then he gonna go to the next step, then you gonna go to the next step,
Yeah,
and then
escalation.
somebody's gonna get fucking hurt, and most of the time
You
it's
know,
gonna be you.
The beauty in this whole situation is I literally taught my two boys how to respond, react when you're pulled over by the police. I mean, I had them driving since they were like 14, 15, literally. Letting them know that, yo, there's a responsibility with this shit. Like, you can't be out here recklessly driving. When you get pulled over, you give them your information. You're respectful. You're not arguing. You're not debating. Get the shit over with and go. When they pull you over, if you want to get extra, just because we have those freedoms in this country that you might not value,
You're putting yourself at risk.
you're putting yourself at risk.
That's what
And
you're doing.
That's what empowers
So-
you to feel like, I don't fuck with police because I have these rights.
This
So what's-
feeling.
so-
This feeling
so-
of I can just say and act like I
Anything.
want to do.
Because
So-
if you were
so-
in Mexico
so,
and they
like-
pulled your ass over, you're gonna be quiet as a motherfucker or
Nah,
get
so
left in
like
the back.
so, what's great about that, and I put that into my daughter and my son too at the same time. I'll be that nigga. I'm good. I have no problem being a martyr at all.
A martyr for what?
I believe in we have rights, nigga. Period.
I do too.
We do. You're
period.
right. But
Period.
we do. But this
Period.
is not.
And I'm gonna
this
fight
is,
for them
But
shit.
this is not a perfect country.
all.
This is not a perfect country.
course
You know
it
what I mean? It's not. And no country is. You know what I mean?
So I just want to get one thing. So if you speeding and you get pulled over, you gonna be an asshole to them because they was doing their job because you were
If I'm
speeding?
speeding, who the fuck said I'm speeding?
But
He's
so-
putting a
but-
he's
but
putting
what
a
I'm
scena-
saying-
he's
but what
gi-
I'm
he's
saying
he's
is-
saying a scenario.
but what I'm
He's
saying
giving
is-
you a
Scenario.
scenario.
So
why?
if you're
Why-
speeding,
He's giving you a scenario.
If you're
Why would I
driving,
be a dickhead if I
if
was
you're
speeding?
so if you're driving and you get pulled over,
No, nigga, I'm talking about getting pulled over just because I look like the way I
For a
look.
traffic stop.
I can't.
You're-
I
hear what
can't
he's
see.
saying.
I can't see the lightest nigga in the
Yeah, I
room
can't
saying
see
you
you
got
getting
pulled
pulled over for no reason, nigga.
Cat, you have no idea. Yo, in February, bro.
And he don't even wear a fitted hat, so that shit don't even. Yo, like, you good, bro?
I got pulled over like 14 times
Think
in
about
February.
this.
I used to
about
take
this.
my fitted hat off just so
Nigga,
you know what I
still
mean?
do. Now listen, if you're driving down the street and a cop is riding past you or behind you, what the fuck makes you think they can determine whether you're black or white
Nah, you
based
light.
on your skin tone?
This
You light as hell.
So they're pulling over your hoodie, nigga.
right here. Look,
that's not his hoodie. That's just the
Black,
back of his neck pulled up over his
they
face.
pulling me over, bro.
Nah, that ain't like this.
Though, yo, nobody in here will confuse me as a Caucasian.
I'm talking
In a
about
car,
in
nigga
traffic.
getting pulled
I think
over.
you look Samoan.
They gonna be like, yo, the Michelin
You're
man.
lighter than me, bro.
Oh, I know.
What are you talking
so,
about?
So I know they not pulling me over for my color. That's why I took my fitted hat off because I look just like a white motherfucker, nigga.
Bro, like I'm literally getting
good.
pulled over, bro.
You getting
Listen,
pulled
if I
over,
had
they
a
be like,
butt-
"Listen, the
I feel
Michelin
like-
man over here, he's
Your
good.
autograph,
You know what I'm
They're
saying?
probably thinking, is that a thumb driving that car?
I'm literally getting pulled over, bro. Like it
Probably
happens
because they
all the
know
time.
your ass, they don't flake your ass. You done pissed the wrong motherfuckers
Yeah,
off,
son.
nigga.
Might've.
You gotta be
Yeah, son.
smarter than that, nigga. That's why the cap just totally tell my kids, nigga, don't do the dumb shit so you don't get this shit happen to you,
Word
nigga.
up,
It
man.
happens.
You know what I'm saying?
What you want me to do, bro? Like I'm pro
Be
black.
civil. I have no other choice but to be super pro black. What the fuck
I
you mean?
I mean, I know, like you
I
literally
stand
look
on
like
it.
you're naked right now.
Yeah.
I get it,
Yeah,
bro. I
but listen,
get it.
But listen, how can you be so pro black but you always have black jokes?
Cause nigga, I
Us
love
as
black
light skinned people, we try to overcompensate sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I can relate. I can relate. I can relate. You know what I'm saying?
I've never had a black joke because I've always been black as a motherfucker. And I love being black. If I woke up and I was your skin complexion,
You be
start
happy
crying,
in
I'd be-
motherfucker.
Nigga, say, I'm about to rob a bank.
That nigga be taking, that nigga be taking, he be taking mad selfies.
I'm about to rob the bank.
That
Nigga, I'm
nigga be
about to-
like, whoa,
Cap-
whoa, wait a minute,
Cap-
wait a minute. Time
No,
out, time
Jenna,
out.
let me get some.
I'm
This'll
just
be-
light-skinned?
This'll be Cap be like,
This thing cat literally be like this.
now I'm a hustler, nigga. I'll go to the bank and try to get a loan. Nigga.
Nigga start doing
See if that shit work there.
flip.
But that's
Pictures,
what I'm
People like,
saying
as you
though.
can see on my skin tone, my credit
Out
is
the roof.
700.
I wanted to start a new business called Light Skins of America.
Yo. Y'all
It's a
crazy,
nonprofit.
man. Is there anything else y'all want to chop up?
nah, I mean, like
There's
I
a
said,
lot of shit going on in the country now, man.
Did y'all
in the
see what
world.
happened with the SpaceX ship?
Oh, it blew up, right?
And I seen the motherfucking videos that talking about aliens are
Yeah,
attacking.
I
Come
seen
on,
those.
man.
Yeah, no, I saw.
Come on,
when I
bro.
first saw it, I didn't get a context of it because it was just a random video, and I thought it was just like a meteor shower that went by. But then
Yeah.
I got another video, and I'm like, okay.
They're trying
That's
to,
crazy.
but they're
Like,
trying to
it's
portray
hard
that.
to-
But that's the crazy part of like the world that we living in. We'll
internet.
see a video and they'll try to, you know what I'm saying?
say-
That's a
anything.
fact.
Yeah.
Like, you know how hard it is to try to get to space, bruh? Like, that shit is hard.
Yeah.
Like niggas act like it's like, oh yeah,
Build a rocket.
we're
shoot
going
it
to
in the air.
space. We're out of here.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, that shit is hard, bro.
I
It's
think
hard.
our country is based on fear. Like, fear has been the biggest motivator, control tactic, and way to get ahead for rich people. You know what I mean? Like,
They playing chess, bro. And we playing checkers.
I
we
mean-
we worried about the wrong shit, and they're
Yeah.
strategically doing things to put themselves in play. Like this shit. Like we're talking about TikTok. I just read in an article. Trump was against TikTok when he was in his presidency.
Yeah.
As of last March,
saving
he
the
had
shit.
he had a meeting. He had a meeting with a super donor, one of the mega donors. What's his name? His name was Jeff Yass. And he has ownership or he has stakes in TikTok. And he had a meeting with him in Mar-a-Lago, a mega donor, and that's when he changed his position.
Yeah,
so
because-
people think that he's not a savior, like you was trying. He's not a savior. He's doing what the money.
strategic.
He's doing where the money is coming.
yeah, because that's
It's
what
like me and
it's
Hoodie
about
was
where
saying,
the money is, you know what I mean?
What what saves you? Like, are you not gonna subscribe to me? Like, you're my
Nigga,
people.
what the fuck
are you
talking
not
about?
gonna
No,
subscribe to me?
That nigga,
We're all gonna subscribe to everybody,
did
bro.
that nigga just,
Like, that shit is
did
crazy.
he just go offline real quick?
Yo, bro, you have to sit back.
That
so
nigga
we
just
can
went
hear you.
offline, bro. Yo.
Check his needle link, nigga.
Nah, but I mean, you know, the whole thing with
Yo,
TikTok.
this nigga crazy.
Hold on, Pete. The whole thing
bad.
with TikTok, like we talked about a couple episodes ago when we brought it up.
You're gonna subscribe.
The reality of TikTok is
He ain't subscribed to you yet. On TikTok.
the reality of TikTok is America has a problem with it because they're not getting no money off of it.
Yeah,
They're not able to tax it. So like X, they're able to tax that. Facebook, they getting a couple dollars off that. All these different things that they're getting, they're not getting no money off
it's
of
not like they
TikTok
didn't
because
want
it's
it
not
to
an
be-
American-based country.
They just-
I
It's
don't
not
know
an
if that's a
American-
fact though. What you just said,
But
I don't
they're
know
not-
if that's a
You
fact.
really think that them niggas ain't getting no?
Yeah, I
So
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying, but
I
listen what I'm
can't, I
telling you.
can't
But listen-
subscribe to that.
listen what I'm telling you.
Listen to the theory, though.
Just
'cause
listen
it
what I'm
makes
telling you.
sense.
Nah, I don't subscribe to that.
So Facebook, but listen what I'm telling you, P. Facebook, they're probably giving up a certain chunk of that bread. You see what I'm saying? So imagine you're getting 20% of Facebook.
Yes.
That's billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah.
So imagine you're getting 3% of TikTok.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And TikTok is bigger than Facebook. TikTok is becoming the biggest.
It is the
It's
biggest.
it's
isn't
been
it?
the biggest. What are you talking about?
But that's what I'm saying. So they're getting all this money off all
But they
these other
created
social
they
media.
created this law to give
Facts.
the viewers and everybody because of national security. So Republicans and Democrats, because China's our biggest adversary, they're saying
missed me on this
they are saying that China is
Has
influencing
access.
that can influence the creator because they have control over everything in the communist country of China, that they have control of our data, which can influence America's, which can be a form of national security. Like, okay, we're gonna make y'all motherfuckers. We're gonna pump misinformation. We're gonna send the algorithm and make motherfuckers say don't love your. I ain't gonna say love your country or say
P.
that. You get what I'm. Hold on. You get what I'm trying to say
Yeah,
though.
I do.
Fuck your country. They're like to cause dissent.
It's
To
almost
cause
like,
dissent.
It's almost like having a
Hey, P.
spy in your country.
Influence
in
us.
the millions.
Influence like
millions.
Hey,
hundreds
P.
of millions.
Guess what?
Influence us. You know what I mean? Which is
The American flag is made in China. Ain't that some shit?
Wait,
that is. Yeah. That is.
I'll tell you what.
But that's
tell you
deep.
what.
People don't think about that shit,
I
man.
tell you what. Like even though China,
Check your flag, nigga. That shit is made in China.
I
Check
bet.
Your shoes.
even though
Check
even,
your shoes right now. Everybody in this room.
Let him
Check
finish
their
his, let him
shoes.
finish
My
his
bad.
sentence.
even though China, thank you, good brother.
I love you.
I just can't get into the I can't be that. That's just not me. Like the fighting for space. I can't do it. I just want to hear and be heard. That's just me. What I was gonna say though is, if our country had control of TikTok, I think they would do the same thing, and they realize the power of TikTok. You know what I mean? Because they would manipulate us too if they had regulation over TikTok. And it's not like China is wrong for doing it, because the United States would do the same shit, but they want to have that power to do it and feed us. Just like when Facebook during COVID, they were shutting everything down. If you even said the word COVID or something you didn't agree with that the government agreed with, they shut your shit down.
That's crazy you say that because they had Facebook had fact checkers because there was so much misinformation going around.
You see they're getting rid of the fact
Now
checkers.
that Trump is president,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, but the thing with China is they don't give a fuck about that. They're trying to influence us and try to split up the America. They're trying to make us dissolve.
Just like Russia too.
But you know what?
They're trying to make us dissolve.
China didn't
So
give a fuck about none
now
of that.
Facebook and the they're just trying to appease
China's
Trump.
literally,
You know what I'm saying?
China's
There's a
literally
difference
over there
between
looking like this.
there's a difference between a national security and somebody just trying to appease and get more money. You know what I'm saying? National security trying to make this country die compared to I'm trying to get more money while a president is here.
Yeah.
And trying to make this much money.
When
And
you say that, are you
based
saying
on
that
what?
because of are you saying Facebook trying to get more money and China trying to
Facebook
destroy shit?
Facebook is trying to they got rid of the fact checkers because
We got nephew facts. That's why.
they had the fact check. They was trying to be on some positive. Okay, everybody's dying in the country. We're gonna fact check. Nobody's taking vaccines. We're gonna fact check information that's gonna be, and we're gonna take it down.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna. Trump is here. They know a lot of the shit that he says is unfactual. He will go online and say, Mexico is killing us or this person is killing. So when he becomes president, he says a lot of shit online that is very unfactual. So they're gonna get rid of that to appease a president so they can get more money. Okay, we're trying to get in good graces with this man, so we're gonna take down the factual shit. The fact checks, so we don't get on his, so we're not in his bad graces because it's all about making you. All you got to do is flatter Donald Trump, and he's gonna be good.
So that's the lane of Twitter too.
Of Twitter,
because they said they were they were following a format that Twitter already made.
X was doing that a long time ago, but X is a different story. Yeah. Elon Musk is on some low key. He's against black people. I put that shit in the message.
Facebook
in our message. It's a earn your leisure little quick video. What Elon Musk did. Look at that video. Quest looked at it.
How long ago did you put it in?
Maybe
there?
3 days, 2 days ago. It's not too far back. It's like earn your leisure. What Elon Musk is doing. What's the EI? What's the when they say people are the DI something DEI and Elon Musk has a big part of that.
No, I seen some information about him.
He has a big.
He didn't agree with it. Now
that's just crazy, bro.
I almost don't want to speak on DEI because one of my clients, I'm filming a DEI video for him now in Ithaca, right?
Yeah.
But there's pros and cons, in my opinion, to it too, because yes, people have been unfairly and unequally you didn't get the job because you was black, my nigga.
Yeah.
But then again, if you're not qualified for the job, you shouldn't have the fucking job.
Oh, this is a DIE hire type shit.
I don't want a DEI hired doctor doing my surgery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to find that video right now.
Look at that article though. They're not saying that DIE is the problem. They're saying that white people are using it to discredit black people in general.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Say, yo, you're DIE hire or you're not qualified because you're black. You know what I'm saying? So you're using it, and look at that shit though. It makes perfect sense. You know what I mean?
You're literally
got talking to Mike, big bro.
As a South African too, using that
you're literally talking into the fucking stratosphere. Like, nah, you're not good enough.
And think
you're not good enough.
I'm going to play a couple seconds. How long is the video, you know?
Like 20, 30, like 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. I'm going to play it real quick. I got this on the Bluetooth.
But, Elon, you look at how powerful he is. He was really powerful, if you think about it, by just listening, right? Just think about any of these dealerships, right? Or any of these car companies, whether it's Toyota, Ford, you name it. Do we know who runs them? Do we know who owns them? Do we see them out? No. Right? Even with Elon, you look at what made Tesla so big. He listened to people. I want a self-parking car. I push a button, it parks it itself. You didn't see that before.
Right.
I want a car that I can control with my phone. You never seen that before. Mm-hmm. Now, when they started not finding him, when they started taxing him, what did he say? You know what? I'm gonna drop $30,000 off all my cars. We've never seen that before.
Move the plant to
When
Texas.
somebody could go get a lease for $199, you never see that before.
No,
So
Elon's
smart
probably,
man.
probably one of the smartest people in human history. Like first of all, he starts PayPal.
Yeah.
You don't even know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he starts PayPal, sells PayPal for $200 million. Most people, you get $200 million, it's over. Mm-hmm. He actually goes broke because he invests all of that money not into Tesla, into SpaceX. Mm-hmm. SpaceX didn't even work out at first. Then Tesla came. Now he has Tesla. He has SpaceX, which is a private company, but then he has Neuralink, which is a chip that they can put inside your brain.
Mm-hmm.
He owns 70% of the satellites in space. So he's a very intelligent person,
Mm-hmm.
and he started OpenAI.
Mm-hmm. He's trying to get that back.
But he's dangerous.
I didn't know
he's
he
very
started
dangerous.
OpenAI.
He's a very dangerous person, and the agenda that he's pushing, like
he
even
started,
telling you about
PayPal.
this DEI thing, it's disturbing. But you say things enough, and people just start to believe it, right? And it's like this attack on DEI is just. Can we curse?
Yeah, of
course. It's like a politically correct way to say nigga. really. Because if you think, because there is no DEI, if you think about it, like there's less than 1% of Fortune 500 companies that have black CEOs. There's 7% of people in tech that are black. That's less than half of the black population percentage-wise, right? When you look at the wealth gap, it's as high as it's ever been, right? So where are we seeing? We have 1%, less than 1% of venture capital funds, and we manage less than 1% of money, even though it's been proven that black wealth money managers actually outperform whites, like Robert Smith. So there's no DEI. This whole thing of DEI is just an illusion, but it's really like there's some places in the world where they have permanent underclass, like India, where you can never rise above.
Hey,
And
where
that's
does
just
that
like
shit
the caste
come
system.
from? Yep.
So this whole DEI thing that they're pushing, the reason why it's so dangerous is because if they say this enough, what they're really saying is that no black person is qualified for any job that's not just menial.
We don't want y'all leading.
Where does that come from?
Any job that's meaningful is not you're
Earn
not
your
qualified
leisure.
for. So if you have a meaningful job, the first thing that they can say is, "Oh, you only got because you was black."
That's right.
So they don't really want black people to have any level of power, anything at all. And that's something that he's pushing. He's championing that. So why you?
And
gotta
if
say,
you
like,
listen
you the
to
richest
Joe
person in the
Rogan, they're
world.
little.
You put
They have a
200
they
million.
have a movement. If you actually listen, because I listen to them, them niggas be saying some anti-black shit, bro. They be saying some anti-black shit on there.
Nigga. Yo, how you getting on the phone during the pod, man?
I didn't call you.
Damn, this nigga,
That
man.
nigga like Ice Cube, man. He nigga with an attitude.
But yeah, that shit crazy though.
Yeah, that's
So
deep,
you just
man.
gotta watch the motherfuckers that we look up like, okay, that's running the country. They playing chess with us, and we not paying attention to what they doing.
I never looked at, because I didn't dive too deep into the DEI shit because I don't know. I guess I always felt like I just don't want to dive into it. Like I choose to be the way I am, raise my kids the way I do, let them know you're strong, you're smart, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, work hard towards it, and you'll get what's yours. There's gonna be bumps in the road, and because of the way I think, I never really got into the DEI shit, right? But the way he just stated that, it almost makes me feel like I should probably look into it a little bit more because I never looked at it as like, okay, it's the new way to say like,
Nigga.
this nigga shouldn't be here.
He unqualified because he's black.
Yeah.
It's strategic. They're strategic with they shit, bro. They've been playing chess for a long time. And that's what Trump is doing. I'm telling you, Trump is strategically
but
like
how do you all right, so how do you deny somebody, because I come from a family that has gotten everything they've worked hard to get.
That's a fact.
So how it's hard for me to like
Everybody's not doing
to grasp
in your position
that they can stop you.
Yeah,
that they can stop you.
Yeah.
But you got to think of, okay, I come from a different time, but they're gonna make it like even with your daughter getting to Harvard, they're gonna make it with what's the law that the Supreme Court I just talking about affirmative action. They killed that. So Trump put a super majority of conservatives in the Supreme Court.
Affirmative action.
So affirmative action is dead now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, think about it like this. Like, so my daughter got her she got her scholarships based on her having
her own merits,
on
without
her having a 100.
Yes.
And at one point a 99 average.
Yes. That is.
She worked hard for it.
Yes.
And that's the only reason why she got it. And
That's-
she was,
I know,
She,
yup.
she was in youth court
Yup.
here in Elmira.
Yup.
She played sports. She was in a bunch of clubs. So the hard work she put in is why she got that.
Yes. That's my point being that some people won't have access because they didn't work as hard as your daughter did.
But shouldn't you work that hard?
They should.
That's
but
fine.
Everybody should, but see-
but they won't have access because of the skin of their color because they come from a different place because they don't have the same access as other families.
As
are.
like oh, I see what you're saying. Like,
As other families.
So me and Juliet did have a conversation about some of the kids she's in school with that come from rich families.
Yes.
So some of these kids from these rich families might have gotten quicker and easier access based on that.
Just on that.
Just on that.
So that'll continue. So the shrinkage of the black community that's going to go since this law has canceled, because all you had to do is have a certain percentage.
Yeah.
Now that's gone.
Yeah.
So now it's just going to keep shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. Just like the middle class now, because the rich are getting it's going to keep shrinking.
I remember before the whole middle class shit, they started talking about it like 5 to 8 years ago. I used to be like, man, that shit is fake. Like, as long as you know how to hustle, you're going to be good.
Yeah, you're going to be straight.
We've gotten to a point now where that shit is disappearing.
Them niggas are strategic. That's what I'm saying. We are, like, as an American society, we are so dumb, and so myself included, and we're so consumed by what we have, our smartphones and all these things. And then sometimes the information that we're getting is not even real and true information.
I don't think we're dumb, P. I think that we're...
I ain't gonna say dumb. I didn't mean to use that word.
No, I think we're clueless on what it is to be us.
Informed.
At this point, right? Like, everybody's, like, so stuck on social media, right? Like, everybody is literally, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me.
That too.
You know what I mean? So, like we're trying to catch up. Like, think about it. Hakuna Matata, nigga.
Vanity. But
bro, I've been a Lion King nigga forever, right? Now, everybody's, what can you say except I'm welcome?
Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
Moana. I'm just saying, everything moves on.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything moves on.
Said cool Matata.
Kind of like evolution.
Everything moves on.
So do you think social media is a detriment to...
It could be
both.
It's the internet. It's the internet. So, but the social media, if you ever watched that show, what the fuck was that shit called? Social Experiment, I think it was called. About basically, like, you got a whole bunch of kids right now that are fucked up from social media.
Damn.
Like, you have Instagram, all these, they sued Instagram. Instagram right now, Facebook, Instagram has been sued, and because lots of teens, have been influenced in negative,
a lot of anxiety,
depression, self-harm, a lot of things. It's fucked up kids, and they're basically saying we did a social experiment on our own children. We gave them access to something that's never been tested, that had affected their brains, that literally,
I think I did see something like that.
Our kids up, bro. And I have firsthand experience with my kids where I seen the effects, bro.
Yeah.
I've actually seen the effects.
Too.
Fuck them kids.
One thing that my all right, so my oldest, he makes music, so social media is like something he leans on for that and other things, right? Financial gain, benefit, you know what I mean?
Positive things.
Yeah. My younger son, he uses it to promote himself, like with his basketball and, have fun a little bit here and there. My daughter, she uses it a little bit, but she doesn't really use it that much.
That's why she's the smart one.
And I can honestly say that I feel like the influence that I've had on them not being OD with social media, it spilled off into them because they all know how I give it up. They know when I post shit, when I don't. You know what I mean? They know why I don't. It's not like I just don't post shit and they don't know why. They know exactly why I don't. You see what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even saying I was fucked up from it, but that's the only way I can quickly put it. Like,
that shit is an
I feel like
addiction,
they
bro.
was.
It's an addiction.
It was.
It's
I
an
feel like
addiction.
they like that and expect it at the same time, but like they don't expect you to get too crazy into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like if I got crazy into social media and started doing all types of shit, they would all pull me to the side and be like, "Yo, Dad, you all right? Like, what's going on?" And you know what I mean? Like, what's changed? Because it's kind of embarrassing for kids. You got to keep in mind that if you're out there trying to put yourself out in front of the world and you're being judged, it trickles down to your kids and their friends are talking about what you're doing. If you're not keeping that in mind, it's selfishly,
That's a fucking fact.
It's selfishly not thinking about how your family is affected by the shit you do. That's what has always prevented me. And Kara Wilson was one that said to me back in the day when I first fell back from social media, she was like, yeah, you've always been like on the fence with the social media. You know what I mean? Like you would do it and you wouldn't, and you always said the same thing. So it was like something I always juggled with.
Yeah.
But that shit, I don't know.
But if as you've been away and you come back, because I be going back and forth. I deleted my social media a minute ago. I came back, but when I came back, I'm not posting. I'm not posting because that shit is like you come back and you see from a different lens and you be like, yo, this shit like you're posting for what?
For likes.
For what?
That's what happened to me when I
For
came
what?
back. When you take a break from it and you come back, you realize like,
and you see it though. Then when you're on and you look at it, you see, oh, this bitch is posting because of this.
she's
this
insecure. She's going through
nigga
this.
posting
like,
because of, you know what I'm
you're
saying, and
acting
you
like
see
you
it.
happy, but behind that, you're fucking
see it,
miserable.
bro.
You're
Miserable.
mentally fucked up. You need
But
a hug and.
It's crazy. It's all I ain't gonna lie. I be on that bitch just for the bitches. You know what I mean? I be on my social media. You know what I'm saying?
That's part of why I got off. Cause when I was,
that's all I really be on there for because I be looking at something that be nosy sometimes.
I
but,
literally
you know what
got
I mean?
off for the same reason.
But that's all it be.
For the
I'm
bitches.
single though.
I literally got
I'm
off for the
single
same
though.
reason.
like, fuck it.
I'm single. You know what I
I
mean? So
had to
I
get
can do
off.
that. But at the same time, when you come back, it's just not the same. Like why I'm gonna post about my life about some and like what is my purpose? Like to try to sway somebody to be like me or try to get like nah,
It's weird,
man,
right?
nah. Like it's like
It's
P,
deceptive.
it's weird, right?
Weird
It's
as
weird.
hell.
It's weird
And
as
then you
fuck.
see motherfuckers on that bitch, and you be like,
You be like,
what?
nigga, shut the
Well,
fuck up.
the illest
just
part is
weird.
when you see somebody that they posted on social media and everything is fine and dandy, but then you interact with this individual and you realize
Their life
her
fucked
motherfucking life is fucked up.
Yeah, it's
and
just
that's
weird,
as close to the individual I'll get by saying her, because this was an individual that I would interact with and it would always be all this everything is great and this, I'm not that type of motherfucker. If shit is fucked up in my life, if I fuck with you, I'm telling you about that shit.
Facts.
I don't know how to do anything other than be like real with the people
Facts.
I interact with. But then you're not gonna see the opposite.
In real life, it's like, yo, nigga, your life is looking fucked up right now, nigga. Like, I don't know what you was talking about, but nigga, that shit is a lie.
I want your social media.
Nigga,
life.
false information. What's that shit?
Yo, that statement is crazy. Like,
False
I want
advertisement, nigga.
I want your social media. That shit is crazy to me. That shit is crazy. Like, bro, I used to go to a mall, bro, and
Pull
be
that
like,
mic
hey,
up a little bit.
shorty, how you doing?
Yeah.
Let me get your phone number. A phone number, bro. It used to have an area code in it, too.
I think
It's
you gotta have one now,
crazy.
right?
Nah, cause I seen a nigga. I went to the West End and a little homie was like, "Yo, what's good, Big Germ? Don't you smoke?" I was like, "Nigga, what you tell?" He's like, "Yo, I got that gas, you know." And I ain't want to shoot the nigga down, so I was like, "All right, well, give me your number."
Yeah.
Well, nah, just add me on Snapchat.
Oh man.
On Snapchat, that's crazy.
I don't remember if he said Snapchat. It was some
It was
social,
a social media shit.
But he was like, "Yo, add me on social media and just shoot me a message." I'm good, brother. But I got $10 for you. What's happening?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Take this $10, nigga.
Take this $10. Let me get that little bag. I'm gonna give it to somebody down the street.
You ain't
Nah,
gonna
that
make
shit
no
is
edibles
crazy, bro.
with it.
Nah, I'm not gonna do nothing.
They
You know.
chuck that shit out the window. Pew.
But I mean, I think
Cap, I ain't gonna lie to you. It feel good to hunt again, bro. It feel good to hunt again.
I'm gonna listen.
I feel good
I'm
to
not
hunt
even
again.
gonna listen.
Tell.
I try,
So
bro.
how-
I've been
how-
trying to bag bitches left and right.
All right,
It's-
so
it's
we got to
nuts.
give the people a backstory that might not know. Not all of the backstory, but
Gotcha.
lead up. You know what I mean?
Fuck that bitch. That's the backstory, man.
God damn. Don't. No, we not. Nah, wait a minute. Let me get some camera time. Let me get some camera time,
feel
Jada.
some type of way.
Wait a minute.
Cause he's still gonna feel some type of way.
Wait
about
a
it.
minute.
Hold on. Go ahead. Tell me.
I'm not mad
Tell
at
me.
you. I'm
Tell
not
me.
mad at you for wanting to fuck no bitches. I'm not mad at you for none of the shit that you said. I
That's
was
right,
just
sir.
saying,
Get ready.
God damn. Did you fuck that bitch?
Yeah.
So I think
Fuck you want me to
I
say?
think in any situation, I think that you should say, you know what, shit didn't work out because she didn't play her part and I didn't play my part and we couldn't work it out together.
I literally said that.
That's
I
all
literally
I'm saying.
said, "Fuck that bitch." That's what I said. That's literally what I said. Literally what I said.
That's
bro.
not taking ownership for your part
That's
in it.
literally what I
That's-
said,
So
bro.
you took the long way to say what I said. Real
Yeah,
quick.
fact. Man, fuck that bitch. I literally said that.
So
Since we talking about fuck them bitches,
I'm listening.
y'all see,
Come
the
on,
shit,
Jetta.
y'all see the shit Trump was talking about with the whole paying child support.
Oh,
Females
you
won't
told
have to
me
pay
about that.
taxes.
Nah, I ain't see that.
The person that pays child support gets to claim the kids, and then the person that has the child support.
I bet
on
that
the
shit
other
make
person
you happy as fuck.
cannot. half and half now, so it don't even apply.
Yeah,
to me
it's
'cause I don't pay
crazy.
child support no more.
But think about how deep that is, though. Like if the
Wait, but how would that make sense? You're paying the other person, but you have the kids.
Well,
No.
what he's basically saying is, as a father, for example, you're mandated to pay child support to the mother for the kids. So on the income
I have
tax,
for 17 years.
you can't claim the kids because the father's paying you, and the money he's giving you is going towards the kids.
Right. So now, and the mother could claim all the kids. So your mom would claim both of you. We have a different thing going on with me and your mom, but
Nah,
just
fuck
saying.
that. I'm trying to claim one of my grandbabies right
Nah,
now.
so she would be able to claim you, but I'm paying child support all year long. So now it's gonna be, since you got that money, you can't claim that child support. You can't claim your shit on taxes. The father can. Now the father, I would be able to claim taxes on my child support, and she can't claim no taxes.
Because that's a come up, especially back in the day. It's been years since I've been able to claim any kids, but
$2,000.
I hear stories
we
all
used
the
to
time.
change years. Like every other year, we would switch.
Flip it out.
And I couldn't wait for my motherfucking year.
And that's
Yeah,
cool
$2,000,
though.
bro.
That's
That
how
shit
me
is
and my
crazy,
baby mom is
bro.
right now. Like she lets me get one kid, she
Yeah.
takes the other kid. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
how me and
cool
my
shit.
baby mom do. She
Yeah.
get my daughter, I get my son. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which that shit helps a lot.
But that shit is gonna be crazy now.
Yeah.
You think people are gonna start fuck child support?
Hell
You
yeah.
don't gotta do child support
Hell
no more
yeah.
because I want these motherfucking taxes. nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that, man. Because that chunk, when you need it, you can't beat that.
That $3,000-$4,000, nigga, that shit help,
shit
man.
Don't you have
That shit
multiple kids too?
They was talking about doing that
Facts.
shit, just like giving. I remember they was talking about like
Yo, do
right after the COVID, like just giving people the average American, the citizen, you should be like given a certain amount of money every year, like just to survive, just to help, like because the cost of living is so fucked up. They were talking about doing that shit,
Yo.
giving people a certain amount of money every year, like everybody.
Let me tell you something.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
glad that me and my wife bought our house when we did, because shit is so fucked up now that there's gonna be a lot of people that will never feel home ownership or even to be comfortable with. And it's not like it's a shot. What I'm saying is that's how real shit is now. We basically are grandfathered into a cheap ass mortgage payment. You know what I mean? But if we would have did it now,
It's crazy.
oh my God, for some shit that ain't even really worth the shit you paying for. It's fucked up.
But now you can sell it and like
Our appraisal.
You know what I'm
our
saying?
appraisal
The
is-
cost of living, inflation, and all that shit. You're
Our
gonna be
appraisal
good.
was almost double what we paid for our house.
But now you can't buy. You can't buy into that. You're
But
gonna be paying on some
Liz
shit,
was
nigga.
like, yeah, we could sell this motherfucker, but then if we gotta find some shit,
Now it's gonna be
we ain't
right
gonna be able
back.
to find nothing.
But you could downsize though, and you still probably ain't gonna come up.
You could.
kids ain't home, nigga.
Now you
better get
could,
one
but
bedroom.
the neighborhood you want to buy a home in is gonna triple the fucking price.
You're gonna have to go like to Campbell or somewhere,
Something
like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, you better go right on 3rd Street.
Hell nah, nigga. Hell
Right out Columbia.
Yo, shit over there probably at 100,000. You know what I mean?
Shit.
I was looking
80, 100.
for like a 3-bedroom, nigga, and you look for like a 2-3 bedroom in the city of Elmira in a shitty neighborhood. It's like
112?
$900 to $1,000 for a 2-bedroom plus.
Damn.
Like from $900 to $1,100 for a 2-bedroom plus in a shitty neighborhood.
I don't even want to tell y'all how much my mortgage payment is.
Probably like $5.
I'm not even gonna say it, bro.
Shit, my rent is low. I've been talking to man.
I'm about to get I'm about to ask you for a basement room,
'Cause,
nigga. Like, let me get in the basement, nigga.
Nigga, I'm trying to get these kids out the house, and we just gonna have mad migrants in that bitch.
Nigga said migrants.
Pay, a little $1,200 a month.
Let me sleep in.
nigga.
Let me sleep in the dryer, nigga.
Word up, nigga. Shit. I actually said that to Liz before. I said, yo, all the kids almost out the house. I was just joking, though. I was like, yo, if we just opened up rooms in our shit, one,
That'd be crazy,
2,
right?
3, 4.
Come
Charge
on,
the
Stas,
motherfuckers $1,200 a month. You ain't got to pay no electricity. We do that shit.
Room, nigga?
But no, listen.
El
But listen,
Capitan.
you have access to a house that you don't have to pay electricity for, Wi-Fi, cable,
All
nothing.
bathrooms, kitchen.
Everything, right?
Literally nothing.
You know what she said? She said, yeah, but when we want to get the motherfuckers out, they're going to be like, this is my house, and then we got to take them to court. I was like, oh, shit, you right.
Go ahead, senor, have sex.
Get them
Go
niggas out.
ahead.
We just gonna stay here.
Go ahead. We not going watch. No.
Yo, these niggas will fix the fuck out your house.
This nigga
though,
Pete turned Mexican. That's crazy.
Yo,
Yo, Jetta, let me.
one last.
Me
sip.
too,
Oh,
nigga. That bottle about to be dead, nigga.
Nah, he's smart. He got the spout on that bitch, man.
Yeah, nigga, I got my
That's
little
crazy,
spout
right?
there, nigga.
Like,
Yo,
who
so-
the fuck brings that to like?
A smart motherfucker.
Me, nigga. Because when I left one time,
Good point.
A nigga that wear a
half
seatbelt.
bottle, nigga.
This nigga. Fuck you, Pete. Fuck
Nigga,
you.
my bottle wasn't even open, nigga. I came back to half a bottle, nigga.
That shit disappeared on you, nigga. The soul jumped out that bitch. Yo, I think 2025 is gonna be a powerful year, man. I feel like Trump is gonna. I mean, before when he was in the presidency, he was entertaining us all the fucking time.
Yeah, fuck that. Nigga.
I feel like on top of him entertaining us, he's gonna make so many power moves that are gonna be controversial that the
I
country
got a
is
little bit
gonna
on
be
my
in
hand.
an
Hold
uproar.
on.
I would disagree, but
What you think?
I hope. I hope.
Now I'm saying I think the country is gonna be in an uproar his whole presidency because of his extreme.
Because it's chaos that he brings. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hope.
I wouldn't use the word chaos.
See,
personally.
It's gonna be
This-
chaotic, bro. It's gonna be
Pete,
chaos.
This is what people fail to understand, right? I don't hate Trump. I don't hate Republicans. I don't hate any of them niggas. I wish to God Trump is the best president of all time.
If he
'Cause
will you give him credit if he is?
Yes, because that means he's doing good for us. I just want America to be good, bro. Like I'm good. Like honestly, I'm literally good, but just do it, bro. Do
That's
it.
it.
So I think Trump is really good to be in there.
That was the difference. Like
He's a-
niggas
he's a
hated
motherfucking
Obama because the nigga
businessman,
was
bro.
black. They
It just
loved-
depends on what he doing though. Like as far as I think it's gonna be chaotic though. I think it's gonna be chaos. Like people are gonna get them. It's gonna come back quick. Where every news cycle is gonna be something new, and it's gonna be something like, damn, it's something new again. But hopefully this time it's gonna be on some positive shit. Like, oh, it's something new that he did something good.
I mean, there's a ceasefire and with
Yeah, that's
Israel,
dope.
you know
That's
what I
dope.
mean?
That's dope. Hell yeah.
And you know, he
I
made
mean,
it clear that
technically-
if they didn't get the hostages back, he was gonna rain down hell, and 3 hostages.
I seen it. Yup, the females. Yup,
Technically,
already. That's dope.
Biden's
So,
still president. Though.
That's a good start. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They know Trump. He's not my buddy, but what I'm saying is
Bullshit.
he puts his foot down.
John Ross.
He puts his foot down. So what I'm saying is I want an effective president that if you say you're gonna do some shit, you're gonna do that shit. I think he's gonna do all the shit he said he's going to do.
Based on what though? Because
try. I think
he's
he's
never
gonna
done.
I
it.
think a lot of that
He's
shit with
never
the
done
other countries
anything
though.
he's ever said. That's what I don't get.
With the wall, he didn't. But
With anything,
yeah,
name one thing he did that he said he was gonna do.
he put a lot of judges in this. You know what I mean? He put a lot of judges in there that set back a lot of shit. But what I'm saying,
Roe v. Wade.
But-
yeah, I get it.
but what I'm
Name one thing
Hold on,
Trump
let me-
said. Pete.
Hold on.
One thing Trump said he was
Hold
gonna
on.
do that he did. I'll wait.
Roe versus Wade.
But I'll wait.
Roe versus Wade. But what a lot of shit, I think a lot of countries play into his ego. You know what I'm saying? So it might be okay. He can say this better happen. It's not that they're scared that he's not gonna say it, but I think they play into his ego a lot of the times because they know you can flatter this nigga and you can say, well, we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll
He's
see.
a pussy.
So if he ain't about his shit, why would they be fearful of his words leading to his actions?
Because I think a lot of the shit because they know they're weighing their pros and their cons. So it's really Israel Netanyahu who is gonna be like, okay, he was denying a lot of shit. Okay,
He's scarce and nobody.
if we're gonna have these, the prime minister of Israel was denying a whole lot of shit. We're just gonna fight, attack Palestine. We're gonna do all this shit. You know what I mean? And a lot of their people was saying we want our people back, and he wasn't really trying to. He was just, I'm
He's
gonna
on
do
his
these
bully.
on his bully shit.
Hey Pete, tell me one
He
thing
got
that
a,
nigga
he got
did.
a he got a real conservative ear that's telling them fuck all that shit. We're gonna kill these niggas.
Yeah.
They did. So now that Trump's saying shit, he's like, he's weighing the pros and the cons.
One thing he
okay,
did.
I'm gonna get what I can get from this nigga because I know if I appease this nigga, I can get a lot of benefits. Meanwhile, in the background, a lot of his conservative people are saying don't do the deal But Netanyahu is going.
What deal?
Netanyahu.
First of all, what deal?
He's
Second of all-
He's going against he's going against what his conservative
Pete, what did he do?
Like his advisors
are telling him not to
Pete,
do.
what did he do?
Don't do it. But he's being strategic. That's what he's doing.
Pete,
but
what
we'll
did he
see.
do? What did he do?
Who you talking about? Trump?
What did he do?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
What did
so
he-
you literally had a 48-minute speech
We're
about
talking
what
about
just happened,
we're
and
talking.
then you said you don't know.
We're talking about something totally different.
Nah, Trump. What did Trump do?
We're talking about something specific.
What did Trump do?
Nephew, what didn't he do?
A lot.
He didn't build the wall.
Literally everything he said he was gonna do.
That was his main
He
shit.
did.
Like what?
Everything. The
Nah,
wall.
Name something. Didn't he start
What do you mean?
building the wall? And
No,
when
he tried
left
to.
the
The wall.
presidency, Biden put a halt to the wall and then started selling
Stole.
the steel that
Yeah,
was
he
used to
stole
build the
shit.
wall.
He stole documents.
The wall ain't gonna work
All that
anyway.
shit.
You got to do it a different way. You got to do it. You got to do it way more.
It's a bunch of
strategic.
shit. Like the nigga was just he was just a president.
But he did.
Like
he did
every
Roe
other
versus
president.
Wade.
That
He
nigga
did
was
Roe.
just a president.
You guys think it would have been better if Kamala would have won?
Probably not. Nah. Honestly, no. Probably not. Like that.
Do you think she would have had anything to do with
This country ain't ready
TikTok?
for her.
She probably wouldn't.
That's
have
what's
tried to get
crazy.
back.
The fact that
immigration?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
immigration
Yeah.
is
She would've.
immigration is a thing now. Now it took on its own energy. You know what I'm saying?
She would've.
So they have to because there's so many that's coming in. There's no way that you can't address it. You have
I'm
to.
just saying,
address
this nigga Trump is the fucking king because this thing's about to say TikTok.
So the
to me,
immigrants got in the
drives
country
me. Are we fucking kidding?
during a Democratic presidency, though.
Yeah. Yeah, and he kept a lot of Trump's policies. Actually, he kept to get them out to keep them. He kept a lot of
Biden did?
Yeah, he kept a lot of his policies.
And Trump kept a lot of.
It's just, he kept a lot. He did.
Biden or
there's
not
like
Biden.
So why so
Obama
many of them
policy.
get in there?
Because it's just they're flooding. They don't have. There's not a strategic way to
Hoodie, if
keep
you
them
don't
out.
get off that damn phone, is that the Eagles talking to you?
There's not a strategic way to keep
I was
them
wondering
out.
why
What you want,
he wouldn't say
FanDuel
nothing
or
the whole
some shit?
time.
That nigga wants some money, nigga.
Nah,
I want to see. I want to see.
I'm just not arguing. I think everybody has valid points, and I think we're getting to the point.
Nobody's
in the
really
situation
arguing.
where you know.
Facts. Nobody's arguing.
No, what I'm saying is we all have differences of opinion. So I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with you because it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go back and forth with you.
That's your way of saying,
because
shut
it's
the
not
fuck
gonna
up,
do
nigga.
anything. So I'm just saying for me on these topics, it's hard because I don't like. I'll say what I have to say about the politics, but I'm not gonna argue with who did what, who did this, or who does anything.
Like fuck.
Me and Pete literally just had a whole conversation.
No, I'm not. No, I'm saying y'all are having a conversation. I'm just saying, me personally, I'm not. It's just not something that I'm. That
All
I'm
right,
cool with.
hold up, Jetta, stop scratching. Look how fast he's scratching over there. Just like me. That nigga said, I gotta get this. Like,
Trying to get it done.
They just said
Gotta get one hoodie.
Yo,
I mean, not hoodie,
$15 over here, nigga. So
Yo.
far, nigga. 15.
Oh, so
Glad you
you-
gave me this, nigga. I'm
Well,
going
look, hold up. The reason why I said stop scratching because I need to give you the disclaimer.
That's for you. Yeah.
Whatever money we
Yeah.
Nah, he gave it to me.
All right, so yo, Jetta, take the
Oh
camera.
shit, this is $25.
Take the camera around the room, bro. Take the. All
You
right,
just
so
want $25.
everybody got a scratch off, right?
I ain't got no.
All right.
$5.
I don't know if you got a coin to scratch.
I
but
got some keys.
I got everybody a scratch off tonight, right?
Thank you.
Well,
Gotta find one.
One, if you win, I want 50%.
Bad nigga.
Damn, I just
I
told
give you
him how much I
75.
won.
Nah, you supposed to say, you ain't winning shit.
Matter of fact, ain't nothing on this ticket.
It was gonna be 5% till you said you had 25 on that one.
Man,
Nigga about to get this whole shit back.
But I hope everybody wins $25,000.
I got to put gas in my motherfucking car, nigga.
if I win 25K, I don't think I'm saying nothing.
You can't because you can't even claim it. You gotta give it to your daddy. You ain't old enough.
And your daddy ain't a grind ball, so he gonna be like, yo, Cap, I ain't wanna fucking tell
Here,
you.
nigga,
but
just take this shit.
nah, just give me, what you got, 25? Just give me 5.
There's no way.
Just give me
I got two of
$5,
this
bro.
and none.
Bro, just give me $5 fucking dollars, man.
Wait,
I'm gonna give you. I don't got $5.
Send it to me on Cash App or something.
I got $5.
This nigga, that shit. Is
Oh, I
wild.
want
Give it to me later or something. Nah, I wanted to,
He said, "Oh,
get everybody
what?"
something for the new year,
I thought
man.
it's there, bro.
I ain't winning shit.
I ain't with shit.
Little bitch.
They put the number 3 on here 3 times, nigga.
Yeah, I got.
There's a multiplier on there too. Did you scratch that?
Oh shit, hell no. It's gonna say +1, nigga. You already won 25.
That shit say plus.
Look, +1. Like
Oh, I was about to say, nigga, we going to court.
Nigga, I just give it
It's on camera.
That's why I said I want to give the disclaimer before that nigga starts scratching. You ain't win nothing?
Nope.
I ain't gonna lie, Sir been over here scratching for an hour.
I ain't win nothing. He probably scratched the whole thing
He
off.
got like
Nah.
3.
I scratched off just the numbers.
You got a
And then if
couple.
I would have won, I'd have scratched off the
Yeah.
however much I won.
Yeah, I ain't getting shit.
This is why I don't gamble.
Yes.
My luck bad.
There's nothing.
stay with that.
Life said,
I indeed will.
life said, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you mean? You thought you was gonna win a ticket? Life said, fuck
Yeah, I ain't get shit.
Say, hey,
either.
you paid $10 for this ticket, you can get 5.
You hit the bonus numbers on the side too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't get shit either, man.
Life literally says, suck my dick. Life literally says, suck my
Yo, you stupid.
That's what you was doing, nigga.
Yo.
What happened?
dick. So confused.
Foul, son. Hold up. How can we get that on?
Whoa, what happened?
Check your phone, nephew.
Check my phone?
Yeah.
I'm about to send it to you. You ain't
Nah,
send
it's in the group chat.
Nah, I'm gonna hook your phone up.
It's in the group chat.
Jedi.
It's in the
I said
group
so
chat.
too. I was like, yo, look at this
swear to
nigga. That shit is funny as fuck. Nigga. This nigga got the nigga in the
What
cone.
TikTok or what?
It's on Facebook.
Here, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. So y'all see what we talking about.
I swear to God.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
That's what you've been doing that whole time?
I seen that nigga over here too.
You gotta go to Facebook Messenger. Go to the group chat. Now go to the group chat.
Now I gotta think about it.
Go to our group chat.
Yo, look, he about to put it on the screen, bro.
3.
Damn. I was looked over there and I did see that motherfucker.
Nephew.
Nigga had his eyes closed. That nigga falling asleep with everything.
I did look over at I did look over at Hoodie's motherfucking phone and I did seen it. Yeah, I seen the expired.
That's funny. That's funny.
That's funny. You know that's funny. You know that's funny.
Yo, was that a
That's what
cone?
he doing.
Was that
I
a
swear to
cone
God.
around him?
I'm finna.
That nigga had an ice cream cone around him and shit.
I'm gonna roast the shit out both y'all niggas.
Damn, son.
All we gotta do is play the Wendy's thumb video.
Damn, son.
This nigga left.
I look.
This nigga leave.
I did look over at Hoodie's phone and I did see the expired mustard colored hoodie, the French's the French hoodie
Yo.
on this shit. This shit was expired. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga got
Vanilla.
on his phone, nigga?
You know, you get the white cone, and then they put that.
I just
banana
thought it was an
frosting.
expired. I just thought it was an expired bottle of French's mustard on this shit. I didn't know he was making a whole
with that
video.
with that hard piece of mustard at the top.
The hard piece,
You gotta
nigga.
shake
You gotta use scissors to cut that piece off, nigga. Like
I
you
was-
can't just scrape that piece off.
I
man.
always say the nigga look naked when he wear that shirt.
Damn, nigga.
Damn, man. I should have known you was up to something over there, bro.
You went too quiet for too
Yeah,
long.
yeah,
and I'm like,
he was
yeah,
focused,
he's
bro.
doing something.
I mean, cause I just didn't want to argue. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like we get to, you know, when
He said, I
hard
ain't gonna
part is-
argue. I'm just gonna make a video.
yeah, nah. The hard part is
Shut shit
the
down.
reality is you know when we start talking, there's certain things that we argue about. Let me say it like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
When we talk politics, when we not so much religion, but a lot of times when we talk politics, we end up arguing.
Yeah.
And it's not even the fact that I don't want to say it, classify it so much as arguing, but we go back and forth a lot because we all have our own opinion.
Our own beliefs and
yeah,
shit.
some are more opinionated on what they believe than others.
Yeah.
And it's not nothing wrong with neither one of it. Just for me personally, like I said, I'm not going to argue over some shit that really don't have nothing to do with me
Menial,
because
yeah.
Donald Trump, as much as I may or may not like him, you can say whatever you want to say about any president, but they all have their good and they all have their bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, everybody's point is valid in my opinion
Yeah.
because I respect everybody's view.
Yeah.
And the hard part about politics is because we all have our own view, and we're all stubborn to a sense of saying, you know, this is who I am, this is what I stand on.
Yeah.
We're gonna stand on our view, and there's nothing wrong with that. Me personally, I'm just not gonna argue with nobody about their view of it because to me, I respect your view, I respect your view, you know, but my view is the only view that technically I care about because that's my view.
I mean, I'm a self-taught individual, right? So in order to be self-taught, that means you have to be receptive of
Being
what-
persuaded. You could actually be persuaded sometimes.
You gotta accept what you know, what you don't know. Information, you have to allow information to flow to you, and then you have to differentiate between what's benefiting you, what's true, what's false. You know, that's just a lane that I've always loved. So it's easier for me to sit here and listen to any and everybody speak because we're all different. Whether I'm right or wrong, you know, when I was younger, I thought I knew everything. As I got older, I realized, damn, I don't know every fucking thing. So that made me gravitate towards listening to people more because we're all fucking different. A nigga will say some shit that you had no idea or clue of. And to me, that's interesting. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah. Learn something new. If you
yeah.
could learn something new, that's going to benefit you.
Hell yeah. Shit'll pop up at the weirdest moment. Like, oh yeah, I learned this because this nigga said this that day. He researched it, said, you know, I'm going home and this is what I typically do. When we leave from the pods, I go home, I look up information we talked about. I might not ever speak on it again, but if it interests me, that's what I like to do. I like to research. I like
That's
to
dope.
read.
Hell yeah, I learned a lot of shit like just being here. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And just looking at shit and just listening to niggas or getting them motherfucking, like, seeing something on the message, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like, that shit is dope, man.
So it's a detriment to not being willing to listen or learn, in my opinion. You can be stuck in the woods in your motherfucking cabin knowing what you know, or you can be a part of the world learning shit from different, you know, perspectives. And yes, you gotta filter out the bullshit, but that's a part of being human. You know what I mean? Like sometimes niggas just be saying some bullshit and
I just want to say too, fly eagles fly. We won, motherfucker.
yo, did the Bills win? Because
No, they lost.
We gotta. They
lost.
up. No, they up right now, 21-10. It's just about halftime.
I just saw a TikTok that showed that they lost to the Rams.
Oh, I can't go.
They
home.
lost to the
Nah,
Rams by
20
2 points. It was a back and forth.
If they lost, I
Unless
can't
that's
go
a
home,
different
man.
game that I'm
Yeah, the
seeing.
game started at 8 o'clock.
No, it
6:30.
don't.
I must have
It's
saw
all-
a different.
It's halftime. It's 21-10 right
21-13.
now.
21-13.
21-13.
Then I must have saw a game.
Bills
a while
up.
ago.
No, the Eagles
saw
won,
something
bro.
different.
No, I'm talking about the Bills.
Bills up
Is
right
it,
now.
is it
Right.
Bills versus Rams?
Bills versus
No.
Baltimore Ravens.
Okay, so I saw a different game. Never mind.
Okay, so
It's about time. Episode
no,
80.
hold up, because it might be a domestic situation if they're not winning.
No, they're
when I
winning
get
right now.
home.
You good? Let's
Yeah, no,
let's
oh,
get it.
God.
They
No,
are
no,
winning.
no, no.
I must have saw. I saw a different.
They must have scored a
game
touchdown.
on
They
the
scored a
thing.
I was about to say I gotta.
Oh, they just scored right
It's
now.
21-19. It was 21-13.
Wait, who's winning?
It's about to be 21-20. It was 21-19, 21-13. They just scored a touchdown. No,
Damn, son, I wish I had a camera.
they about
in
to.
my
They about.
living room
It's
right
about to be 21-20 in the third
So who's
quarter.
winning?
Bills is up 21-19, but they had to just.
Baltimore's getting there. They just scored.
They had to because they were just
Yeah,
up.
Derrick Henry just scored.
Because it was just 21 to 13.
Boom.
Yeah,
Yep,
they had
Derrick
it. Yeah.
Yep, Derrick Henry just scored.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna take a little video of how my wife be.
Nah,
when
that's
she
why.
watch the
Listen,
Bills.
I listen.
I'm
Don't
telling
do
you,
no.
son.
Don't do that to Liz. You know why?
I got a couple,
You know.
but-
You know why I say don't do that to Liz. Number one, because even though she act like she hate me, I know she love me,
Yeah,
and
she
I
do.
love her too.
She do.
And I'm not gonna let you do that because
I got
that's how
some
I be at.
videos.
Because that's how I be at my house. Like nigga, when
That shit be funny though. Even
Like,
my
so-
dog be
like,
on
yo,
the couch like.
Like yo, so I was up, I was
fuck?
upstairs 1-2, and right at the beginning of the game, real quick, and that's when Jalen Hurts had the thing, and Jariah said, when I came downstairs, Jariah said, "We knew you was up there, Daddy, because we thought you was gonna come through the ceiling the way you was jumping and yelling and screaming, and that's what I be doing. Oh fuck, come on, yeah, nah, don't do Liz like that,
Yo.
because that's what I be doing.
Sometimes I sit there with her because y'all know I don't watch football, but sometimes I sit there and just fuck with her like. Oh shit, them niggas losing. Who the fuck? Oh man.
Yeah, nah, my
Nigga.
wife know not to do that. It'll be a problem.
That shit be funny as a motherfucker. But if y'all don't hear from me tomorrow, It's because the Bills lost tonight.
Hey, but before we go, real quick, right?
And I got a black eye.
What do you already got black eyes? But anyway,
Fuck you.
sorry. No, my bad. My bad, because we on the same team today. It's me and you today.
Yeah.
You know,
I gotta go get my
I'm the darker light skin today.
I gotta go to the oral surgeon tomorrow at 10:30 to get that weird shit taken care of.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, I'll be down tomorrow at 4:30 too.
Shit, I
Sunday.
ain't. Oh, actually, Tunde's coming tomorrow.
Yeah, 4:30. He called me too.
But depending on how I am after the surgery, shit, I probably won't even. You know what I mean?
We'll talk in the morning.
Nigga, I'll be in surgery in the morning.
Damn.
It's nothing crazy.
I'm gonna
but
call you before you go into surgery.
You got to work tomorrow, Jada?
No, but I'm drinking. I don't plan on doing shit. Why? What's up?
No, I was gonna say maybe you should come down because Tunde's bringing a group of kids.
Oh shit.
4:30.
Oh,
that's
4?
late.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nigga, I'll be good by then.
Yeah, I'll probably still be off of them perks or whatever they give me. So I'll be in this bitch.
Episode 80.
It's 80, right?
Episode 80. We appreciate y'all, but real
Yeah,
quick,
yeah.
I got a fucked up joke. I'm about to start telling a fucked up joke at the end of every show.
Okay, hold on.
Yo,
That
what
nigga
was
just flew out the.
yo?
He just flew out the. It wasn't wearing a seatbelt. That nigga flew out the windshield.
So my fucked up joke. What do you
I'm
do?
getting this ready. Just
What
don't.
do you do? What do you do when your epileptic friend has a seizure in the bathtub?
Not listen to your fucking jokes, dude.
You throw your laundry in.
I know. Yeah.
Episode
That's
80,
that.
bitch.
Goodbye.
I'm going to hell, nigga.
Yeah, they gonna take his leg when he get down there too.
Mindfulness, which is the practice of being aware of your thoughts and feelings in the moment. Mindfulness.